We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams.
I find myself lost again in a world that doesn't know my name. This life I've worked for brings no substance to me. Why do I always feel like I'm going insane? Determined to find my place, I seek the remnants of my fate. Forever loathing, burdened by defeat. Your will is weak. You say yourself walk out on the train to live a life of peace. If you get the life you want, if you never feel free. I long for something that I can represent, a flag to wave, to find a foundation. I long for something to carry to the end, a flag to wave, a flag to wave. Stepping out of farm and into emptiness, living a life devoid of passion. I'm here to show the world my face, taking what you abandoned. They will never know your name. Always in the dark, but so you hide your face. I just hope you're listening as you walk out on the train. Nothing to lose, but nothing left to gain. I hope you get the things you want, or you wish that you were mine. I long for something that I can represent, a flag to wave, to find a foundation. I long for something to carry to the end, a flag to wave. I'm dying to know what it's like to be unafraid to drown. I'm dying to know what it's like to live a life without the fear of being shut down. Abandoning your foes, believing every lie. The flag you set down, I'll defend with my life. Sway as a puppet sway. Nothing left to lose, nothing left to gain. Always in the dark, but you hide your face. I just hope you're listening as you walk out on the train. Nothing to lose, but nothing left to gain. I hope you get the things you want.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tribute to the Troops. Thank you to our men and women serving the country. My name is Philip Ontario, and I'm being joined by two very special guests here tonight. Of course, you know him, he's been here before, Roman Bedlam, and for the very first time from ECF, Jared Extreme. Welcome, guys. We're in for a big night.
It's indeed gonna be a big night here. Tribute to the troops. We've been waiting for this event for a very long time. We have a very stacked card here tonight. I can't wait.
It's good to see you, Jared. I don't recognize you out of Britain for some good reason.
Still love the star. Still love the star.
Well, Roman, I hope you're looking forward to our big main event here tonight, the ECW World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Adler Adam is going up against former two-time champion Jeremy McGlasson. That's huge. But that's later on tonight, folks. We got so much in store for you. Shawn Walsh and Ed Gucci. We got Bobby Mitchell, Eric Silva, Brandon Wolfe in a triple threat match. We got Walter Scott and Dallas Chandler. We got a battle royal featuring competitors from the Velocity Tournament. Winner's going to be the #1 contender for the Hardcore Championship. Of course, we're going to kick things off tonight with some good old tag team action. American Justice, British Hit Squad, that's coming up. What are you guys looking forward to here tonight? Tribute to the Troops.
I'll tell you what, I've been waiting, desperately waiting to see Ether Adams and Jeremy McGlasson go at it for the ECW championship. That's my pick to me.
Well, I mean, the big deal of AJ Drake is being one to talk about, but
Hold on. We're about to see these hard-hitting lads right here, the British Hit Squad.
Yeah, absolutely. What a way to kick things off here tonight. The British Hit Squad making their way to the ring, and the British Hit Squad have been really impressive since coming here to ECW, making their debut back at our last takeover. They attacked American Justice, and ever since then, these two teams have been at each other's throats. This is actually the very first time that these two are going head-to-head in 2-on-2 tag team competition. We've seen over the course of previous episodes of NXT them compete in singles competition and in six-man tag team action. Back in our last edition of NXT, we saw the British Hit Squad team up with a new friend, an ally, in Tyler Watson. And see a little bit later on, they teamed up to face. We do. I know he's not everyone's favorite, but he is a friend of the British Hit Squad. They teamed up. They faced American Justice and Austin Drake. But tonight it's 2-on-2. No Tyler Watson, no Austin Drake. That's later on. Right now, we're gonna see these two teams go head to head.
I mean, if you find Tyler Watson to be a friend, I just think this goes to show what kind of human beings these two men are right here.
I mean, let's not doubt the credibility of the British Hit Squad. They've only tasted defeat maybe once since they've shown up here, and that was by the FPS.
Here comes American Justice. We got Jimmy John, we got Justice Gable. The two patriotic young men, fittingly enough, for this card here tonight, and they've been wanting to get their hands on the British Hit Squad in tag team action for months now.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure they love to be here, tribute to the troops, and we love to be here as well. It's a very special night here for Eldorado Championship Wrestling, and for all the people serving this great country, and they're going to see some great action to kick things off. American Justice in the ring. Look at this. Here we go.
There's nothing more that I think represents America like a good old beaten up British people. So I guess you can say I'm rooting for American Justice here.
Okay,
Boo Britain, yay America. Is that what we got to do?
I mean, sounds like it. As you got a tie-up here between Justice Gable and I believe it's Adrian.
Look at it. Look, the referee getting involved here in the ropes. Oh my God! A cheap shot.
That is a very cheap shot there. Gable not pleased whatsoever with that punch.
Even the referee giving him a warning for that punch.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I thought we were going to start things off surprisingly very clean, fair between these two, but with the British Hit Squad, that isn't the case.
Remember, this dated all the way back to TakeOver, Prelude to Violence. Now we're finally seeing these teams go at it. And oh, what a brutal headbutt.
Adrian taking the fight to Justice Gable here. Oh, Jesus!
Adrian hits hard, and he hits often.
Gable a little too close to
This is bad positioning here for Justice Gable. He's in dangerous territory.
He's in enemy territory right now. He needs to get to the other side of the ring, but a tag has been made, and he's about to enter the danger zone with that pump kick. Reverend Adams now back in here, the more dangerous striker of the two.
He's putting on a display with that knee to the chest, trying to knock the wind out of Justice Gable.
You know what, I gotta say, although our fans here tonight may not be happy about it, things have been off to a great start here for the British Hit Squad.
Yes, they have. I mean, they got their manager with them. They said they've picked up several allies like Tyler Watson. They seem to be gunning for those tag team championships.
Yeah, absolutely. We could see see these teams potentially go at it for the tag team gold in the future. And you can see Justice Gable, he doesn't even know where he is. He's crawling to the wrong corner.
He is surrounded by enemies. There's no getting around it.
He needs to get back in allied territory, but not just yet. We've got a tag once again to Adrian, and oh, hold on.
No!
Right on the knee.
Gonna weaken the knee of Justice Gable. You can't make a tag in this match if you can't walk. I mean, it goes without saying, but they're trying to do right and try to weaken that knee as much as humanly possible. They're doing the more technical member of this British Hit Squad.
You got to feel for Justice Gable right now. I don't know what the status is of his knee or his leg there. He could be potentially injured, and if he's not, I mean, they're gonna make sure that he is. Oh my God, Adrian, jeez, again going after the knee again, and look at this. He's so far away from his own corner. It's early, guys. It's still early, but it's not looking good. It might be a rough start here for America.
British Hit Squad just taking full advantage of the weekend Justice Gable. The tag once again. They're keeping themselves consistently fresh here. Look at this. Assaulting once again.
You know what, Roman? You mentioned it earlier. You know that the British Hit Squad have largely been undefeated here in ECW. They've only lost to the SGS, and you're seeing on display right here, right now, why they have won so many matches, why it is so hard for teams to beat them. They go into each and every match with a strategy. It's on full display right now, and it's effective and it works.
They're just taking a hard game. Like, it's just easy for them.
And also, as you've seen, the frequent tags that we've seen between Adrian and Adams. We have not seen a tag from American Justice yet in this matchup. And I've called several tag team matches in my career. Whenever you see teams that aren't able to get those frequent tags, that's when you know that they're going to be the team that could be outmatched, the one that could be in danger here. And
there he hit him with that very European uppercut, and that might do it.
Not enough. Gable somehow managing to stay in this one. He needs to make that tag to Jimmy John as soon as he possibly can, because this is not looking good for the young man.
You want to tag him, drop like that, that Southern Light suplex, and once again he's crawling towards the wrong corner.
He doesn't know where he is right now. I wonder if he got dinged early in the match. Maybe he's got some type of head injury.
You can see Jimmy John, he's been screaming, calling for Justice Gable to get to his corner, try and make a tag, but he can't. And wait a minute, he went to finish it there with that running knee.
Oh, what the?
He was able to move.
The Rams are not too happy at all that the British Hit Squad wasn't able to put them away just yet. Gable on the move.
Wade Norton walked in here tonight, gave his men an effective strategy, but you know what? Maybe things are starting to turn around for Justice Gable.
Throw him in the corner. Gable's getting hyped up. These fans rallying behind American Justice here.
Justice Gable, you gotta hurry up and make a tag. Get Jimmy John in this match. You don't want to risk further injury on yourself.
Maybe Gable just wants to hurting on these two as he can, but Wade Norton again screaming at Justice Gable to maybe try to distract him, but doesn't seem to be getting to Gable whatsoever. Now he's looking to go to the top rope.
The cover, this could do it right here. No. Only a 2 count.
Devastating senton bomb, dropping all his weight on the chest and abdominal area.
Here we go. There's the tag.
Finally got a tag into Jimmy John. That's the best force with David.
Oh man, double kicks there. And finally, we may be able to see this match go the other way. Jimmy John, I mean, he is as fresh as they come here tonight. First time in the matchup, there's a springboard crossbody.
Beautiful. Beautiful crossbody.
Technique absolutely flawless on Jimmy John's part. He's going right back up again.
And another good one.
Got a cover here.
Oh, only a 2 count.
You gotta imagine both teams have future tag title goals in mind, and they really see each other as their ultimate roadblock before they get to that point. But a beautiful spine buster there.
We saw
we've seen them fly, now we're seeing some power from them as well.
Saw Trevor's head hit the canvas. Jeez.
Spine on the pine. There's the big spine buster.
Watch out. Oh, Jesus, Riddilyn.
This, Jimmy John's got something in mind.
For maybe the kill shot. What is, oh, here we go.
You know what this is. Here we go. The FU.
What a name. What a name, but
Trevor rolled out.
Trevor Adams rolling out of the ring. That would have been 3 for sure. We would have been seeing a victory here for American Justice, but is British Hit Squad bailing on this match, perhaps?
Come on. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Justice Gable behind.
Gable not letting him escape. This match is going to continue.
Down with clothesline. Look at this.
British Hit Squad thought they could run, but they can't run anymore.
John is a man on fire right now. He's got him perched on the top rope. What evil intentions does he have in store here? Wait a minute.
Oh my God! Now, but it's on the no. Take a look at it again. Red, white, and FU from that middle rope.
Wait a minute.
You see Adrian trying to put a stop to things. His partner just got taken out of the equation for probably the foreseeable future here. And I just want to remind you that he is not the legal man. This referee better start counting Adrian out, or else I think there might be some shenanigans going on here.
Jimmy John is not going to care. He wants to fight.
He's not going to back down. He's been waiting for this for a long time. He's been waiting since TakeOver to get his hands on both these men.
Go again.
Wait a minute.
Oh! Right on the way, Norton.
Another red, white, and FU. Now Adams back in the ring.
I have a feeling I know
It's right here.
British Hit Squad might be about to take defeat again. Watch out. Jeez.
America F, yeah. We love our troops, and we love American Justice for winning this matchup.
American Justice picking up the victory to kick off tribute to the troops. One hell of a matchup here, a lot of endurance. These guys stayed true and found a way to pick up the victory in the end. A very tough matchup. And you guys, we got to give credit to the British Hit Squad. They came in here with an effective strategy, but it wasn't enough. American Justice wins. America wins.
So British Hit Squad definitely came in here with a plan. The plan didn't work out as they had hoped.
us now. We're singing.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, and it is now time for the Velocity Battle Royal, where the winner of this match will be the #1 contender for the Hardcore Championship. They're going to face the winner between Walter Scott and Dallas Chandler. That goes down a little bit later on tonight. Here's who we're going to see in that matchup: Damien, Valentine, Greene, Scott McShannon, Jamal Bedlam, Austin Drake, Tyler Watson, Asher Crayne, and Alex James. Guys, who do you think is the favorite in this one?
I mean, you got to go with the belt collector, right? Jamal Bedlam. He's got to be the favorite.
Well, maybe Roman. I mean, if anyone knows Jamal Bedlam, it's you. Do you think your family is the favorite, or do you think it might not be his night? You think one of these other competitors are the favorite to become the #1 contender?
My personal opinion, Scott McShannon.
Yeah, I think you might be onto something there. Scott McShannon, who's been very impressive. He has utilizing a lot of his submissions, utilizing a lot of martial arts since his time arriving here in ECW. Jamal Bedlam, who, I mean, look at Jamal Bedlam has done around the world, but Jamal Bedlam here in ECW, you know, sometimes he acts out of emotion, and sometimes it gets him on the wrong side of things, and a big reason for that is because of Tyler Watson. Tyler Watson, who, I mean, he said it himself. I mean, he's made so many enemies here in ECW, specifically in NXT and in the Velocity tournament. But maybe, just maybe, he may be able to rile everyone up and win this thing.
Someone that we didn't bring up, and that is Asher Crayne.
Yeah, absolutely, Asher Crayne. Someone who, you know, you're right, Jared. We didn't bring him up, but maybe we should have. Asher Crayne, he has a big match coming up with Alex James at TakeOver 2. Imagine the message he can send to Alex James here tonight by winning this match, becoming the #1 contender, and going to TakeOver, potentially beating the Crash Poet, and become the next hardcore champion.
Crayne debuted a while back, putting Tyler Chandler on the shelf. I don't believe we've seen him since. I just want to point out that 6 of the 8 people we're seeing in this matchup are making their ECW CTV debuts. So, I mean, everyone really has stakes in this one, aside from obviously becoming #1 contender for the Hardcore Championship. But here comes another man that is very hungry that we didn't bring up, and you probably even take offense at that being Austin Drake.
You know what? I'll say this much. I didn't get to say who I thought would win this match. I think it's this man right here, Austin Drake, who I've been nothing but impressed with him since he's arrived. He's someone who a lot of people have not looked at as a favorite in this tournament right at first glance. You see the big names, you see the Scott McShannon, you see the Jamal Bedlam, you see the John Blackwood, you see all these big names, and you think, well, they're going to win the Velocity tournament. Austin Drake has changed that narrative and said, hey, maybe it's going to be me. And a lot of the ECW fans have gotten behind Austin Drake. But someone who the ECW audience has not gotten behind, it's this man, God. Mr. Just Died, Tyler Watson.
Yeah, I feel like dying. What an ugly son of a bitch.
Look, this young man cannot be arsed to be friendly with anybody, so...
No, he can't be friendly with anyone, but this is to, you know, I hate doing this, but in his defense, This isn't a business about being friendly. He isn't here to make friends. He's here to win championships. He's here to get through anyone that he deems is in his way. And Tyler Watson, like it or not, we've been talking about him these last few weeks. He has been on the minds of everyone in the Velocity Board. He's been on the minds of people in NXT. He's on the minds of everyone in this matchup. And there's a reason why. And that reason may be Tyler Watson. He's one of the favorites here tonight.
The thought of Tyler Watson, hardcore champion, it makes me physically ill. Phil. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through the rest of this program if he wins here tonight.
Well,
hopefully this man takes care of it, because Philip, I know how much you love this guy.
Well, he's known around the world as everyone's favorite wrestler. It's the Crash Poet. It's Alex James, and this crowd is fired up.
This crowd loves them some Alex James, the kid. You know, he's pretty young, he's pretty new to the industry, but he's taken this industry by storm ever since he's made his way into this car wrestling scene. And he's got as good of a shot as anyone of winning this match tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Alex James is someone who I think he gets better every time he gets in the ring. He's just a little bit better each and every time. You know, I look at him also as a favorite in this matchup. So Alex James could be very well on his way to becoming the next #1 contender for the Hardcore Championship. And a lot of people would be happy to see it. He's got a lot of men to go through for that to happen.
He sure does. This is a stacked battlefield if we've ever seen it.
And remember, Alex James, he made his debut here in ECW, answering a challenge by the Hardcore Champion himself, Walter Scott, on NXT. You know that night has been sitting on his mind ever since then. He wants to get back at Walter Scott. Potentially, Walter Scott is still the Hardcore Champion. That'll be decided a little bit later on. So, a lot on the line here for Alex James, a lot on the line for a friend of Alex James in Connor Greene. Connor Greene, really new to this industry. He only made his debut only a few weeks ago. Already made an enemy in Tyler Watson. These guys went one-on-one with each other, both having victories over one another. But tonight, Connor Greene had one of the biggest opportunities of his career here at Tribute to the Troops.
Very good.
Not to mention, he was bold enough to stare eye to eye with my brother, knowing the reputation that my brother has for being, well, quite a bit of a
Again, this is his first appearance on a stage like this here in Eldorado. Could have a little bit of pre-match nervousness and maybe some stage fright.
You can see right there, you can take a moment to bring it all in. Try and catch his breath, make sure he's good and ready to go. Connor Greene, you know, to his credit, like you said, Roman, he got in the face of your brother. And you know what? He's going to have to do a lot more in the Velocity tournament when he goes head-to-head with that man right there, the Savage. He's got to bring that hold, that courage here tonight. Jamal Bedlam, he's done it before. We know he can bring it. The question isn't, is he strong enough? Is he bold enough? The question is, can he keep his emotions in check here tonight?
It's always been an issue with my brother. He's sometimes very impulsive. His impulsiveness can get him in a lot more trouble. Seeing that Scott McShannon has consistently taken advantage of that to get Jamal's number on a very consistent basis. If he's not careful, it could happen again.
How many people can say that they've had the number of the Savage since he's made a name for himself? The fact that Scott McShannon has been able to consistently do that is impressive in its own right.
Yeah, it is. Roman, we've called the matches that involve your brother and Scott McShannon. I've made note of it on a few occasions. The key difference between the two, and there are similarities, I mean, their size and what they bring to the table. But Scott McShannon checks his emotions at the door. He's focused on the prize. Jamal Bedlam, he is focused on the prize, but he doesn't leave his emotions at the door. Can he do that tonight? And then here comes Damien Valentine, one of the most impressive young stars here in ECW. Man,
You know what, Philip? He's my dark horse.
He's your dark horse.
Dark horse to win this tonight. I have been nothing but impressed with Damien Valentine since he's debuted. I see a lot of the kid in myself. I see a lot of myself in him. I'm trying to say. This man, he's the future. I'll just say that.
Well, if there's a lot of you and Damien Valentine, that certainly doesn't help him in this match here tonight on your record of Battle Royals. But Damien Valentine, he has a big opportunity coming up. He faces John Blackos at NXT TakeOver 2. You know, that's a huge match. That's got to be weighing on his mind. Is it too big though? Is he focusing too much on that night? Is he not focusing enough on tonight? Tribute to the troops with a hardcore championship opportunity weighing in the balance.
Damien's also been a victim of my brother getting the edge on him on 2 different occasions. That might be on his mind as well. You never really know.
Here comes Scottish Warrior, Scott McShannon. And you know what? I'm going to get back to Scott McShannon in just a moment. One thing we should really note out, it's really important, is, you know, I mentioned here tonight some of the competitors in the matchup, they got matches scheduled for TakeOver. If they win here tonight, that changes everything for them in TakeOver. They have 2 things to prepare for. Is that enough? We'll come back to that point when this match begins. I want to talk about Scott McShannon. He's been so impressive since coming here to ECW. Every time he's been on NXT or SmackDown, I think he's a force to be reckoned with. I think he's got to be a strong favorite here tonight.
This young man's been taking his beans, and since he shaved his head, it's just like he's had a whole new level of aggression to him. Almost like he's become a wrestling machine.
Yeah, absolutely. Scott McShannon, I mean, you can see very nice look here tonight, and I'm not just talking about the shiny head. A lot of people are a big fan. Look at this, here we go.
Set, here we go.
It's kind of tough to call a reaction, but we'll do our best as we can here. There's a lot of bodies in this room.
After Damien Valentine, that's a pairing that I maybe wouldn't have expected to see in a normal NXT episode, but we get to see it in this matchup here tonight.
Look at right over there at the top of your screen. You see Greene and Tyler Watson going at it. There's still bad blood between these 2 young men.
For one time, openly rooting for Greene here. Any way to get Tyler Watson out of this matchup, I will take it.
Damien, he has pinned Crayne on NXT once before.
Well, you know, I'm talking out of my ass, so thank you for correcting me on that. I really appreciate it. Now, Asher going after Scott McShannon. Beautiful kick.
Now you got Alex James and Jamal Bedlam going on. That could potentially be a velocity tournament match. Oh!
And look at this. Alex James. Oh my God!
There goes Asher.
Crayne getting knocked out quickly with a Hurricane Rana by Alex James.
He just eliminated his TakeOver opponent. Crayne is gone.
Crayne, definitely not the man that I think will take something that ugh. He's not someone that I think would take that very lightly. I'm sorry, I must have had a drink or something before this matchup started. But Crayne, not happy. Damien Valentine also just.
Oh, look at this. Valentine tried to go right after Alex James, knock him to the floor, but he was able to block it. Alex James now on the top rope. There's a kick by Valentine.
Jesus. Oh, God. There goes Alex.
Everyone's favorite wrestler, but I guess not favorite to win this one tonight. Poor Alex James, but Damien Valentine, like I said he was my dark horse. And oh God.
Damien broke the hearts of everyone rooting for Alex James, but Tyler Watson just going to break his face.
What Alex James did just a moment ago should be a lesson for everyone else in this matchup. Did a big risk, put himself in a position where he almost eliminated himself and allowed Damien Valentine to capitalize, put his ass on the floor. So you can see Damien now and going at it with Tyler Watson.
Look at that stop. That was just brutal there by Damien.
Very brutal. Look at this, he's setting it up.
Caught him underneath the jaw with that super kick. Beautiful precision. And I think he might be ready to finish Tyler here.
He was going final cut, but watch him reversing it. Tyler Watson is able to eliminate Damien here. That gets him one step closer to winning.
He was able to hit the redemption cutter. Oh, look at this, over the ropes, so Watson holds on.
Please.
Damien Valentine has been eliminated by Tyler freaking Watson.
I gotta call my bookie. I just lost a lot of money here. This is bad. Bad.
What? Easy. Awesome. Swinging over. That was impressive.
We're down to 5. We got Connor, we got Scott, we have Austin Drake, Jamal Bedlam, and a British motherfucker, Tyler Watson. I'm not a fan. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm not a fan of Tyler Watson.
You notice Tyler, he used that momentum that Damien was getting for that spear to capitalize and bounce him over the top rope. Precise deal there on behalf of Tyler Watson.
Able to evade elimination there from Jamal Bedlam. Bit of a hurricane line.
Jesus, pumping the suplex that Tyler Watson.
Let's also note, too, the eliminations that we have seen thus far, the 3 eliminations we've seen, 3 men who were scheduled, or are still scheduled for matches at NXT TakeOver. You gotta wonder if that was the difference. The difference with the competitors in the ring. They're focused on this alone. They have velocity coming up, but they're focused on this. Whereas the other competitors, they have other things weighing on their mind. Specifically, Alex James and Crayne. It isn't over for those competitors. We're going to see them at TakeOver, so look out for them.
And you know, John Blacklist had to be very excited when he saw Damien Valentine get eliminated, because those two will be squaring off at TakeOver as well.
Oh, look at Jamal Bedlam is in trouble.
Oh, hold on. This could be a difference maker.
Got McShannon trying to get Jamal out. Trying to get ahead on him for a 3rd time.
A big fan of Scott's bearding. It's a very impressive look. But Jamal Bedlam now. Oh!
Night goes to Scott McShannon, but look at this. Connor Greene and Tyler Watson still going at it.
Come on, kid, you can do it. You can do this.
Connor wanted a little bit of revenge for all the crap Tyler Watson was putting him through.
Making this man's life miserable.
Oh!
Jesus!
Connor Greene using all the momentum in the world off the ropes, hitting the big crossbody. It's eliminating Tyler Watson, but he also eliminated himself.
Connor Greene went.
Okay, these two have been going at it for a long time now. Ever since Connor's really debuted here in ECW.
But that's the thing, you know, we talked about earlier. Did he have any jitters about this being his first big opportunity? He got Tyler Watson up, eliminated himself.
Jesus! Oh! This got dominated.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Scott McShannon is a man on fire right now. Watson's still mouthing off to the people in this matchup. You know we're going to see maybe 1 or 2 angry tweets, and here comes Connor.
I heard him. He just said, "Just die" to Connor Greene, and Connor isn't taking it. These guys going at it. This isn't done between these two. They have unfinished business.
He's throwing the toys at him. He's throwing the toys at him.
And look at this.
Connor telling him to go away. And here comes Jamal Bedlam.
Look at this. Jamal Bedlam, is he going to get Scott McShannon out of here? He hasn't been able to get the best of Scott McShannon in these past few weeks. He may be able to do it when it really counts. with the #1 contendership for the Hardcore Championship hanging in the balance.
What that matchup is going to be with any of the combinations you could have. It's going to be an absolute barn burner when we see that Hardcore title match. Whether it's Scott or Jamal.
Leaning on the ropes there.
Oh, Jamal Bedlam, the Savage, holding on.
And Jamal able to get back in this one. It just dawned on me, if Walter Scott is able to retain tonight and Jamal Bedlam is able to get past Scott McShannon here, we could be seeing the Battle of the East Coast Connection at a future ECW show.
Yeah, absolutely. That would be excellent to see those two collide. You got to wonder how Jamal Bedlam feels about that one. Scott McShannon, he doesn't care. It doesn't matter. He doesn't have a friend in Walter Scott. He checked his emotions at the door. Almost able to get Bedlam out of here, but Jamal Bedlam, the Savage, still in this.
Oh my goodness! Little tiger suplex.
That right there, moves like that tiger suplex, is why Jamal Bedlam has been as successful as he has been in this business. If he's able to keep on that, do moves like that, and then throw Scott McShannon over the top rope, there's no question. He will win this match, become the #1 contender.
Oh dear God, look
Bedlam.
at this. Jesus!
Oh, goodness.
Picking up Scott McShannon like he's a dummy.
Oh my God, the strikes, taking it to Scott McShannon.
Now Bedlam trying to secure his place here, but Scott's not going to go out without a fight, that's for sure.
And I know my brother, he's been training for Scott McShannon in case it would be down to these two. So you know he has to be prepared.
The boots that Bedlam has are just unreal.
Yes, it is.
Hold on, is this going to be Savage Cyclone?
Nope, inverted.
Scott McShannon able to evade perhaps certain doom. Now he's got Bedlam in the corner. Scott.
Bedlam is in
Bedlam right where he wants him. Jamal Bedlam hanging on for dear life here, trying to stay in this matchup, and he's able to fight out of it once again. And we're just kind of seeing like a stalemate between these two right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I've said before, when it comes to the Velocity tournament, I think Jamal Bedlam might be the most dangerous man in the tournament, and I think Scott McShannon potentially could be the smartest. And I think that applies again here tonight in this Battle Royal. We're going to see what prevails here tonight.
And Scott looking to fly, perhaps. And Scott.
Wait a minute. He's got him. He's got him up in a power bomb.
Right into the turnbuckle. And here we go. You're thinking jackhammer. No.
Jamal sensed trouble. He got out of harm's way.
And now he's going to bring Scott over to the ropes here.
We got him over the shoulders. Have a cyclone time, maybe? Oh my God! There goes Scott McShannon, Jamal Bedlam able to pick up the victory here in tribute to the troops.
Jamal Bedlam is one match away from another belt for his collection. What an impressive victory here in this truly stacked hardcore battle royal.
I was wondering if Jamal Bedlam was able to go to best Scott McShannon here tonight, and he was able to do it. It's been haunting him for weeks, and he's able to do it. Now he's the #1 contender for the Hardcore Championship. Walter Scott, Dallas Chandler, look out. The Savage has his sights on both of them. You see this pass, he crowd on their feet for the Savage. Very happy for him. Scott McShannon leaving very frustrated.
I thought he had it won.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are finally here for Call All Stars.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. You've been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. And buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. Your fever dream, can't you see, getting closer. Just surrender, cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flooding open. It's the preacher and the prophet and your blinded motion. There's something breaking at the brink of very well that's holding all that you know. So tell me, do you wanna go? Where it's covering all the colored lights, where the runaways are running the night. Impossible comes true, it's taking over you. It's the greatest show. We light it up, we won't come down, and the sun can't stop us now. Watching it come true, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show.
That's the drop from Marcus Grant trying to find refuge on the outside of the ring. Oh my God! Oh, Fisherman here. Fisherman, oh my God! Through the table. Wait a second. Oh, the tables today. He's got him off. One kick to the face. It's different to get right to the face. Moonsault hit off the ladder. Shot nice kick. That ladder. Oh! That's completely backfired.
Oh, here goes that follow-up. Oh, if he didn't, that's what that's been game over. Oh my God! Oh! That's rubbing that. Oh no, he's getting hurt. Oh!
Oh, Marcus Grant, oh my God!
That's a even a disbelief. And another bad attempt for.
Going out into the right, and next pulls another clothesline. The suspect on his 6th year. He's taking a comeback on the champion. He might be looking for the clothesline. Fox runs it, and there it is. Trying to set up the suspect and take the clothesline. Oh, but it's Scott the next.
Even higher than.
Before I address the big win I just had in the Battle Royale. I want to give credit where credit is due. Scott McShannon, you have to be one of the toughest sons of bitches that I've ever met in my entire life. You have made me up my game. People have put you as one of the most dangerous individuals in that tournament, and there is fair reason to state why. Out of everyone that I've ever encountered so far, you've been the guy to push me more than anyone else. And I feel like there's more that you can bring out of me. So I lay this as simple to you as possible. I welcome the day we fight again. And I will not make the mistake of turning my back on you as I've had before. I guarantee you that. Whether it's in the tournament or not, we will fight again. But as the man who currently stands here, the winner of said Battle Royale, I now find myself in a marquee championship match at the second annual NXT TakeOver. And whether it's Walter Scott or Dallas Chandler, I intend on giving said champion the fight of their life. Because I am hungry to win championships here in NXT. It's been a long, long journey, and I intend on making this journey end in a way with a championship over my shoulder. Now let us not deny that Walter Scott is one of the greatest champions, not just in NXT, probably one of the best champions here in Eldorado Championship Wrestling. He has held a firm grip on that NXT Hardcore Championship. A firm grip that not many men could budge or let loose. And it would be an honor to challenge a man who I view as a friend for a championship that he holds with great pride. If he can get past Dallas Chandler. But either way, I will be heading to NXT TakeOver as the next challenger for the Hardcore Championship. And I intend on walking out as the new Hardcore Champion.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tribute to the Troops. And here comes the Scorpion.
Yes, indeed, the Scorpion is here for Tribute to the Troops, and this is a match we've been waiting for a while, because finally he's colliding with the Money Gang here as he's going up against Ed Gucci.
Yeah, absolutely no holds barred here tonight, and that's really important, and it's really appropriate for this matchup. Shawn Walsh and the Money Gang have been at each other's throats seemingly since Shawn Walsh has come here to ECW, and several times the Money Gang has put Shawn Walsh on the shelf, has kept him out of action. It's led to tonight Ed Gucci, who's about to make his way out here in a moment, is Mr. Money in the Bank, which means he's one match away from being the World Heavyweight Champion.
Yes, sir, he is here, Ed Gucci.
Walking through the smoke, Gucci holds that Money in the Bank briefcase. And you know, with Lewis Rivers being the brains for Ed Gucci, you never know when they'll strike.
It's really been, you know, Ed Gucci and Lewis Rivers going up against Shawn, and Shawn's kind of been outnumbered this whole time. He hasn't really had anyone to watch his back tonight. I mean, we don't really see Lewis out here, but you never know. It is no holds barred.
I was just going to bring that up, Jared. I mean, usually we see when the Money Gang is out here, they're out here together. They're out here supporting one another. Ed Gucci maybe going at it alone here tonight. No Lewis Rivers. We saw Lewis Rivers and Shawn Walsh go head-to-head at Money in the Bank. You know, Shawn Walsh, he mentioned in a previous episode of Raw that he welcomed that. He looked forward to the opportunity of facing both members of the Money Gang. And if Lewis got involved, he'd take him out too. Walsh also mentioned he may not be walking in tonight at 100%, but he's focused and wants to put this to rest. Will he be able to do that tonight against Mr. Money in the Bank? We'll find out.
Ed Gucci, no stranger to gold, former hardcore champion, former Intercontinental champion, and perhaps with that briefcase, a future world heavyweight champion.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, let's talk about when he was the Intercontinental champion. Ed Gucci and the now ECW World Heavyweight Champion Aether Adamus have some classic matches for the championship. We've seen over the course of the past few weeks, the Money Gang and Aether Adamus have been on opposite sides of the ring. In fact, in two separate occasions, they've had tag team matches. The Money Gang have been very impressive, going up against Aether and Jeremy Glasson, the two men who are going to be in our main event tonight. With that, depending on how things go here tonight, maybe we see Ed Gucci again. Maybe we have a different main event. Shawn Walsh is going to do everything in his power to prevent that. But right now, not looking good. He's getting stomped on right now.
You notice on Shawn Walsh's tights, he's repping the circle tonight. I'm not a fan of those assholes. Always causing shit.
They do say some of them are legit assholes. Shawn Walsh has all his Scorpions here tonight, backing him up, hitting the ropes with the big clothesline, taking the big man down.
Oh, I'll tell you right now, I've been, selective on who I've rooted for tonight. I don't think I'm one of those Scorpions. I've always considered myself to be a proud Money Gang supporter.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna be like that, then I have to support the Scorpion by default here.
Look at this! Oh my God! Shawn Walsh with a big dive from the top rope, taking Gucci down. This could do it.
That was pretty impressive from the Scorpion.
You gotta wonder though, Walsh, when he came off that top rope, he grasped at his shoulder. You gotta wonder, did he suffer an injury there? Is that gonna play a role later? We'll find out as Walsh continuing on here. Look at that! Head scissors.
And you notice,
you're not seeing no holds, you're not seeing any collar and elbow tie-ups so far. This has just been a straight-up brawl.
this is a fight. For these two, it's a lot more than just some ordinary wrestling match. It's a heavy bit personal. With all the drama that's been going on between Shawn and the Money Gang, you knew this fight was going to be every bit as good.
Wait a minute. Oh, big knee to the temple of the Scorpion.
Walsh really hasn't had any moments to breathe since he's arrived here in ECW because he's always had to look over his shoulder for Lewis and for Gucci. They've just been all over him since he's arrived, and right now Gucci's all over Walsh with these mounted punches. Kicks.
You know, one thing we should mention too, a big part of the reason why this issue, this rivalry has gone on as long as it has, is because Shawn Walsh refuses to quit. The Money Gang, in their minds, they thought that they finished things months ago, and Shawn Walsh, he refused to stay down. He kept coming back for more, even after several times of being taken down, walking away with a new injury.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, look at this. Oh, jeez. I don't know what he had in mind. Gucci wasn't able to hit it, but Walsh hitting the big clothesline. I bring that up, though, because is that never say die, that never quit attitude going to be what Shawn Walsh needs to pick up the victory tonight over Mr. Money in the Bank?
It's a good quality to have, and Shawn Walsh has always had that quality. It's just, the fact remains, the Money Gang has just always had Shawn's number, and especially with this no-hold-barred stip, I don't know if luck is in his favor here tonight.
Oh,
and
no.
just look at the strength. Oh my goodness. Knees just right into the chest and the gut of Shawn Walsh, really taking the wind right out of his sails.
Jared, you should also mention, look at the strength of Ed Gucci is on display here.
Signature toss, powerbomb, going for the... No! not enough to get this one. Again, I'm just shocked by the strength of Ed Gucci going for another one of his signature power bombs. Walsh able to reverse it. Oh, wait!
That's the cutter. Oh my goodness. Walsh thought he had him there. He snuck up, hit that from out of nowhere, but it wasn't enough to keep the Money in the Bank holder down.
And if I'm Shawn Walsh, you gotta watch out for Gucci's other move, the Southside Screwdriver. When he drops Shawn on his neck, that could be the end of this match.
Wait a minute. Look at this.
Oh, jeez.
Big suicide dive by the Scorpion.
Last time these two went at it in singles action, it was actually to qualify for that Money in the Bank match that Gucci ended up winning. So Gucci was obviously the successful one at that night. And again, I have the feeling it's going to be the same here tonight. I don't want to actively root against Walsh. I just don't think luck is in his favor. But Walsh trying to prove me wrong, very pretty looking neck breaker there.
Shawn has always had the resiliency in him to pull out big wins in clutch situations like this. Look at that!
Iron Scorpion.
You can hear the fans here tonight on the side of Shawn Walsh. They've been watching as Ed Gucci has been doing whatever he feels like, taking out everyone, including the ECW World Heavyweight Champion, and they want to see someone take it to Ed Gucci, and Shawn Walsh may be that guy. With Lewis Rivers not here at ringside, he may actually have a chance.
Shawn Walsh, where is Big Lewis Rivers right now? We haven't seen him at all. He doesn't have a match to prepare for later tonight. I do find it kind of strange that he's not out here to try to even the odds.
Gucci just taking control back of this match here. Maybe looking to take Shawn on a Mile High Club, if you will.
Into the steel guardrail goes the face of the Scorpion.
Speaking of...
Oh, no. Wait just a damn minute.
Oh, my... Oh. Lower back hitting the steel barricade. And that's not going to do Shawn's back any favors.
He's going to wake up a whole lot of pain tomorrow morning, that's for sure.
That's why No Holds Barred favors Ed Gucci, and now he's got a kendo stick.
Oh boy, this is going to be bad. Oh, jeez.
One of the most interesting things about Lewis Rivers not being out here, Lewis Rivers is usually the mastermind of the money game, usually the one who puts the plan together. And with him not being out here, you got to think they put the game plan together backstage behind the scenes, and we're confident that Ed Gucci can do this on his own. What does that say in the confidence level of the Money in the Bank room?
I mean, it shows that, if he feels he won that briefcase through his own talent and his own merit, it shows that he thinks he's got what it takes to beat Shawn by himself.
Well, I'll tell you this much. Ed Gucci, as impressive as he is, he didn't win that Money in the Bank all on his own. Lewis Rivers had his dirty little fingers all over that.
I don't know what show you were watching. I saw a completely clean, completely 100% legit finish there.
I don't know what you were.
Yeah, I think Walter
Scott. They're chanting right now. They're chanting Gucci. They want this man to win.
Philip, I know that Rick must have hit him really hard.
Again, I still have the scar. But Ed Gucci got that table and tried to put the Scorpion through it.
Table in the center of the ring, Scorpion up. He could be in trouble.
Oh, wait.
Oh, no. Watch out.
Right, so...
Table did not hold Shawn back.
You know what? You don't want to go through a table. It almost would have been better to go through the table. Crashing that side part of the table. Shawn Walsh's back has already been targeted. Ran right through the guardrail. How is he going to be able to stand up and keep going in this fight?
Standing up like that. Tells Gucci Gucci in the corner here. Chop. Gucci right away with a fight back here.
What does it say about Shawn? That he hasn't really gone for any of the weapons yet when the stipulation allows for it.
Oh, that was very impressive maneuver there by Shawn Walsh, able to turn things around. Now has Ed Gucci in position, maybe. Oh, jeez.
Gucci
slapping him right in the face.
You know, Jared, that's actually a good point. We haven't seen Shawn Walsh utilizing his surroundings thus far in this matchup. It's been all Ed Gucci. He loves this kind of a situation. It's to his benefit. Shawn Walsh, I think he wants to prove some kind of point that he can beat Ed Gucci here tonight without using the weapons. But he might as well.
And it was very noble of Shawn Walsh to think that way, but if the stipulation allows for it, and hold on, maybe Shawn's taken my advice here. He's got the table in hand. Just notice how beaten up Walsh is, all those chops and slaps. He's going to have a lot of welts forming on his back and his chest. And Shawn Walsh is not going to be enjoying these next couple of days, that's for sure. And now Gucci's just attacking him on the rope right there.
Yeah. If Shawn Walsh is able to find a way to pick up the victory here tonight, and it's going to be very tough if he's able to do so, he's not leaving here empty-handed. He's going to be walking out of here with a bunch of bumps and bruises and reminders for this fight.
Now Gucci again. Now Walsh.
Oh! Scorpion death drop on the floor.
He'll do what he can to get back in this one. Now again, he's grabbing the table.
And he's putting it in that corner.
He likes that corner a bit better. I'm not sure what his mindset is, but hold on. Oh, wait, hold on.
Watch out.
Oh my God! Shawn Walsh goes for it again. Big suicide dive, and down goes Ed Gucci.
Shawn Walsh flying at Ed Gucci. Like there's nothing more he has left in his body. But he's gonna keep going.
He's grabbing those steel steps.
Those steel steps are heavy, folks. Especially the longer that this match goes on, it's not gonna be easy to pick those up.
And if I have a clear clue what Shawn might be doing here, it'll be tough to pick up Ed Gucci, considering how big he is.
And he's finally grabbing a candlestick and finally swinging it at Ed Gucci, finally using the weapons.
Well, remember, Ed Gucci was the one who introduced that candlestick. He was the one who brought this in here. Shawn Walsh using to his advantage now. He's adapted to the situation. Things have turned around here for the Scorpion as he sends Gucci towards the table.
Gucci now trying to put Shawn Walsh through this wood.
He's taunting the crowd. What is he doing?
Come on, look at the arrogance here. He thinks he's a big, strong man and trying to show off in front of the world.
Oh no!
He's gonna show why. He's gonna put him through the table.
He had Gucci going for the cover. This could do it.
Get it to.
Oh, wait, what?
Walsh able to get the shoulder up somehow, some way. This fight continues. Like I said earlier, he just won't quit.
Gucci needs to figure out a way to put down the Scorpion. He's more resilient than I thought. Going to the table and still surviving the count of 3. And now Gucci has him propped up for something sinister.
I don't like the position here. No. Oh, jeez!
Was that a Northern Lights suplex from the top rope?
You know, a move like that, just in general, hurts enough. Falling from the top rope, especially from the size of a man like Ed Gucci, and now he just knocked Shawn Walsh from the next week.
Punch, he knocked him halfway across the ring.
And if you notice, Gucci hit part of the broken table when he landed, but I don't think he cares. Oh!
And, you know, for the fans here tonight, there's got to be a sigh of relief. Walsh was able to move out of the way. Gucci now out on the floor. Walsh on the top rope. Big clothesline. Big diving clothesline by Walsh.
Shawn's got to take advantage, but I think Gucci landed face first on the steel step as Shawn and back dropped into the floor.
Walsh with that drop kick to the apron. The hardest part of this ring. Now he's getting him back in the ring.
Gucci's dazed here. If I'm Shawn, he's got to take advantage right now.
Shawn's looking to fly once again. And Walsh.
He tried to crown him, wasn't able to connect there. Walsh hits the ropes. Oh, went for a spear, but Gucci was able to move.
Gucci moving out of the right way when the time was right. But hold on, Gucci.
Oh!
The south side screwdriver. This could be it.
That's got to do it. That's going to be 3. Oh, wait!
How the hell? He's flopping around like a dead fish, and he's still in this one somehow. And Gucci just pleading with the referee, saying, I saw a 3 count. I saw a 3 count.
Referee, he's telling Gucci he's high and he's fighting back.
Ed Gucci tried to intimidate the referee, tried to bully the referee, and the referee wasn't having it.
Watch
this.
I say fighting for what's right.
What's right? Shawn Walsh is fighting for what's right. That's why he's still in this. That's why he's fighting back. The Scorpion has taken it to Money in the Bank. Ed Gucci.
Gucci underestimating Shawn here. Shawn is going on fire with these attacks to Ed Gucci. Look at this. Standing on that top rope.
Oh! He's taking for the Scorpion!
On the top.
Got it.
Shawn Walsh able to put down Ed Gucci with that top rope sting of the Scorpion. Take a look at that again.
So Ed Gucci's head bounce off the canvas like a basketball. I think that knocked Ed Gucci clean out. You see his eyes and everything.
He's out of it. No. I like to call myself a Money Game supporter, but I gotta give it to this man. He's fought long and hard for a victory against these men, and tonight he finally gets it, and he gets it under these no-holds-barred rules.
It's been months in the making. Shawn Walsh refused to quit for this moment. Able to put down Ed Gucci here, a tribute to the troops. What a matchup this was.
There was an idea to bring together a group of remarkable people.
To see if we could become something more.
So when they needed us, we could fight the battles
that they never could.
I am inevitable.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tribute to the Troops, and it is time for the long-awaited in-ring debut for AJ Drake. That goes down tonight as he goes up against a man who does not just want to be a footnote, and that being Riddilyn.
I've been looking forward to this matchup for a while. Riddilyn is someone I've followed in ECW for quite some time. AJ Drake, of course, I'm very familiar with from my home promotion of ECF. This is going to be a fight that I've been looking forward to for I can't tell you how long.
And it's coming up next. These two gonna collide. A lot of anticipation for this matchup. Riddilyn, he's been really impressive these last few weeks, trying to get in the Intercontinental title hunt. AJ Drake looking to make an impact on night one. Has a chance to do it right here. You know, Jared, you mentioned you're very familiar with AJ Drake. Big, very successful over in ECF, former world champion. And AJ Drake stepping outside his comfort zone here, walking into ECW, and he's walking in with a lot of attention. A lot of people looking over their shoulder and wondering, what's this AJ Drake guy all about? Why has he got all the buzz? Could hurt some feelings. It could bother some people, and I know one man in particular it bothers is his opponent tonight in Riddilyn.
Well, you just look at what AJ Drake has had. He's caught the attention on Raw of RBJ. He's kind of looked at and kind of sought out the Intercontinental Championship picture, but he's also got the Velocity tournament which he has to look forward to. But if Riddilyn has anything to say about it, he's going to want to stop AJ Drake's momentum right in its tracks here tonight.
You know, I'll say this much. I think the fans here tonight, and I think there's going to be a lot of people who are supporting AJ Drake. I've seen some of the early T-shirts already sold for AJ Drake, and you know, you mentioned RPJ himself, the owner of this company. He's even said that he's a fan of AJ Drake. But one thing in particular that he said, he said that AJ Drake is a bigger future than just Velocity. He said it on Raw. And you know who watched that? Every single member of the Velocity tournament. I wonder how they feel. I think some people may feel, while the audience is on the side of AJ Drake here, I think some people may be cheering Riddilyn on to show AJ Drake what it is like here in ECW.
Well, those comments from RBJ definitely might put a target on AJ Drake's back going into that tournament. But here he comes, making his in-ring debut. We've seen him on a couple episodes of Raw before, but never competing in the ring. It is AJ Drake, the amazing one, the untouchable, here tonight in ECW.
One thing can be brought up into question. How is AJ Drake going to match up with someone with the skill of Riddilyn here in ECW?
It's going to be very interesting to see, like Philip mentioned, a former two-time ECF Undisputed Champion. He's faced off just about every big name that there is over in ECF, the land of extreme, but now it's a whole new world here in ECW, and you have names that you've never faced off against before. AJ Drake in the build of this match he seemed very impressed with Riddilyn. He said, like I said, he's been following Riddilyn for a while. He likes what he sees, and he sees the untapped potential, if you will, in Riddilyn, where he could finally break into that main event picture. And AJ's looking to maybe bring that out of Riddilyn here tonight, if I know him at all.
Yeah, let's point out here for a moment as we see the big stare down between Riddilyn and AJ Drake. These two go into the corner. Referee's got to really get in there, break this up between these two. And so, a little clean break there. I thought maybe Riddilyn might give a shot for the boys, but not the case here tonight. These guys going to keep it very clean in this ring. But one thing we should know, AJ Drake making his big in-ring debut here for ECW, that's not something that happens for every single competitor that walks in the door. A lot of people, they show up in NXT. They got to work their way to Raw. AJ Drake already a part of the Raw roster. And many have to start out and earn their way here. And AJ Drake following the likes of Jay Crack, AJ Young, and a few others making the big debut here on CPV. What kind of pressure do you think that puts on the Amazing One?
Well, there's a lot of pressure, and if he doesn't live up to it and Riddilyn beats him tonight, it's going to make people think, why were you hyping up this guy? Because, for people that aren't familiar with his work in ECF and other promotions, they're just going to see AJ Drake as just maybe some guy that was hyped up a bit too much. it's just going to be some guy that's going to blend into the Velocity tournament. AJ Drake is out here to prove that that is not the case. That he is here and he can hang with the best of the best.
I mean, look at the pedigree of the two names that were mentioned in the same sentence as him. AJ Young, a former Call-Star World Champion. Jay Crack, the current Internet
Champion. The partner of the former two-time Call-Star Champion.
Rush Hour, who've been over here in ECW trying to stake their claim for a tag team championship opportunity. You have to follow up on that on Raw over the course of the next few weeks. But Riddilyn over here, he's got AJ Drake in trouble. Look at this.
Do you submit?
Skills of Riddilyn.
Do you give up?
Notice the position he's in. He's not allowing AJ Drake to get an easy get out. AJ having to roll Riddilyn over on his back to get out.
Might have been the only option he had.
Ooh.
An uppercut to the face.
And there was Riddilyn.
Back and forth between these two. What the hell? Oh my god.
Got him in some type of octopus stretch here.
Notice he was targeting the arm that was used in that Uchiwara that he applied a bit earlier as well. Smart, calculating precision offense here by Riddilyn. Oh, jeez.
This is where Riddilyn may have AJ's number here, because while AJ Drake definitely does have a few submissions up his sleeve, nothing to the extent of what we've seen so far. Beautiful super kick to the face.
He may not have many submissions, but he was able to pull out that super kick, and that could be a difference maker right there.
Riddilyn shoving him away.
Oh. Well, you know, I think early on this match started out to be a little bit respectful, but I think that just got thrown out the window.
Not the most respectful gesture there from Riddilyn. And now he's got. Oh wait, hold on. Some type of like a Rings of Saturn type move right here.
Do you want to submit? Do you give up? Can you continue?
You can tell the tone of this match changed when Riddilyn slapped AJ Drake out of that last clutch that he had. So it's beyond respect at this point.
Riddilyn acting almost like the aggressor right now in this matchup. And another big chop. Trying to send AJ Drake into next week. And like you mentioned earlier, not only does those type of words that RBJ was boosting AJ Drake, boosting him up like that, not only does it put a target on his back in the Velocity tournament, but the people on Raw, they gotta be looking at that like, why does this kid deserve all this special treatment, but we don't, while we are struggling to get on these shows. Oh my Lord.
And you can see AJ Drake, he tried to stay up, but that shot knocked him in the next week, and he's back up and he's firing with no signs.
That shot might have left him raging AJ Drake.
The monster in this man.
Watch out. Oh, at least those professionals.
In the corner.
Up.
Flipping over.
Able to slip over. Super kick.
Oh my god.
Watch out.
Follows up with a straight jacket German.
Oh, Jesus.
The Dragon suplex. Oh wait, Riddilyn now. Look at this. Oh
God.
god.
He's got him up and down. Amazing clash. Is this going to be it? He's won world championships with that move. No.
AJ Drake able to hit his very best move from out of nowhere, but Riddilyn able to get the shoulder up.
Remember, Riddilyn hits a very similar looking move, that Drifters Clash. And AJ basically saying, look, I can hit your move first. It's my move too, pal.
Better than you can. In the mind of AJ Drake, but you know Riddilyn's going to look to prove that wrong here.
Big forearm shot, almost knocking Riddilyn down.
Oh, wait, hold on. Jumped over that drop kick. Now a beautiful kick to the face.
Riddilyn in trouble. Oh, able to counter. Big punch. Springboard neckbreaker.
Riddilyn back in control for the time being, but I may have spoke too soon. AJ Drake now. Oh, wait.
He got knocked down.
He got caught in the crossfire. Now Riddilyn. Backbreaker.
Caught him in midair when he was attempting that flying forearm. Just slammed him right on his knee with that backbreaker. AJ Drake now in a bit of trouble here. Look at this. Nope.
Right now to that sunset flip. Not going to let Riddilyn go for the pin. Two trading blows.
Jackson Riddilyn off the ropes here. Nope.
Oh goodness, big shot to the face. He's got, look at Riddilyn. Riddilyn's fired up.
And now Riddilyn. Oh, what a melee flip.
He's so big
against the ropes.
Oh, whoa.
Holy mother of...
Riddilyn is so deceptively agile. Watch out. AJ just watch out.
Oh! Riddilyn didn't see AJ Drake get out of the way. He was too focused on performing that shooting star press, and he went crashing into the announce table.
This is proven that when AJ Drake said he was studying up on Riddilyn, he wasn't joking. He knew exactly what to expect there, what to do, and he got out of harm's way there, and now Riddilyn was just eating that announce table on a 5-star frog splash.
That was very smart, capitalizing on Riddilyn, almost knocking the wind out of himself. And that shooting star press, you gotta kick out.
Not enough. Another signature maneuver of the amazing one, but Riddilyn able to fight out of it after maybe one of the scariest moments of this match so far.
AJ Drake having his combo weapons with the referee, it looks like.
What are you doing? Hey, get
he
off
wasn't
me!
pleased. He thought that would have been it.
Watch it!
Watch out.
Hold on a second. Oh, just the clutch.
AJ Drake made a mistake. Turned his back on Riddilyn and got caught.
Do you give up? Can you
really,
continue?
He's starting to feel a little blurry for AJ right now as the longer he gets trapped in that hold and able to escape it, rolling it into a pin counter.
2.
No.
Only a 2 count. I thought he had him.
I thought that was it.
You notice
this one continues.
Notice where those elbows were planted, right in the kidney of Riddilyn. Same area weakened by that shooting star press into the announce table.
Drake missed on the forearm. He's rolling to the outside.
Riddilyn wisely choosing to maybe shorten the distance.
Oh! Riddilyn taking a big risk there with that big flipping senton onto AJ Drake, but you gotta wonder how much it took out of him.
Damage that he's done to himself with these high-risk moves he's been doing. It's not doing him any more favors, in all honesty.
Well, maybe he was going for the Drifter's Clash. He's maybe still not fully in it after that table move. Went for it.
He went crashing into the top of the table. Wait, hold on. AJ's got him pinned. Shoulders down.
He went for the muscle buster, but AJ was able to counter it. Now Riddilyn with a counter of his own. And
look at AJ, up, backslide, got it covered.
Shoulders down. That was only a 2. The referee calling 2. That was very close, folks. And the bell.
There goes that spear.
now what's he thinking? Is he going to try to put this one away? You're looking to fly once again.
Riddilyn looking a bit dazed here.
Drake, what's he thinking? Oh boy.
Here we go. Drifters clash. And he goes.
And this might do it.
Riddilyn's got the shoulders pinned. AJ Drake in trouble.
No! That was the biggest test for AJ Drake so far. Able to survive that Drifters clash, and now Riddilyn, is he thinking shooting star press?
He's 0 for 2 when it comes to the shooting star press here tonight.
Got the knees up and...
He's caught Riddilyn in those ribs, which might be injured after that table spot he went through earlier.
Now... Oh. Knees up again.
Look at this.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, sexy drop him. This could be it. This is a finishing move. And that's it.
AJ Drake able to pick up the victory in his ECW debut.
Look at that. All he needed to put away Riddilyn tonight. What an impressive debut here in the ring for AJ Drake. I'm very excited to see what he's going to be doing here in ECW going forward. But you got to give it to Riddilyn. What a perfect first opponent for this young man.
Yeah, Riddilyn put in a fight. This was not just no regular introduction. He made AJ Drake work for it. And he found a way to get the job done. AJ Drake picking up a very impressive victory here at tribute to the troops. Riddilyn now getting up to his feet.
Nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, in all honesty, it was a good fight.
This match started with respect, and is it going to potentially end that way as well?
I hope so.
No, hold on.
Wait a minute. What the hell? Oh my God! Is that Brian Stone?
Brian Stone, I'm here with the Poison Fist. And AJ Drake saving Riddilyn. Brian Stone, another lost signee that is going to be in that Velocity tournament. And oh my goodness.
Out with AJ Drake. Brian Stone made his intentions very clear. He doesn't care.
You know, I mentioned some of the Velocity competitors might be upset that AJ Drake got this shot.
We have shaped the foundations of our conviction, buried them beneath the deep, where you won't find them, no you won't find them. All the secrets that we keep, we have a new blood coursing through your veins, the children of the fire that refuse to be tamed. So you will fall in line, or fall by the wayside, 'cause we will never change. So you'll see it's all bizarre. We embrace an empire that's ready for war, and we will never leave until we've made our mark. You will remember us. Yeah, you will remember us. You always said that we need to prove our worth. We step out, keep prepared for the worst. This is a call out. There's no shelter, no place you can hide. Keep throwing stones at my glasses from the inside. We will never be controlled by your passion. You can't stop the waves of progression. I have been fighting resolution in this. We are the new blood coursing through your veins, the children of the fire that refuse to be tamed. So you will fall in line, or fall by the wayside, 'cause we will never change. So you'll see it's all bizarre. But we embrace an empire that's ready for war, and we will never leave until we've made our mark. You will remember us.
Chandler is back in ECW. What? No. Oh my God, no. No. Oh. Welcome back, Dallas. A blast from the past. Here's the fresh wow, you get the face to the steel. It's on the top. Oh, we thought it was loaded. It's the revolver who can actually make. No way! Oh. Another Taylor kick. No! Oh my God! Oh, and Eric Silva wasn't going to do it. Owns up to it on the biggest stage. And what a... Who are these people? What I can sometimes it don't make sense. But you never want to say that I never had a doubt. It's like no matter what I do, I can't convince you for what you hear me out.
Say, I guess we have a new tag team, but he
Crayne into the rope. Wait, walks underneath. He's got a hook. He's got a hook. He's just the madness.
talking here, loving it.
Oh my God! Oh my God! No! Boy, look at this. He's flipping him off.
That shoulder is torn apart. Ladies and gentlemen, earlier on tonight we found out who the next #1 contender for the Hardcore Championship will be. But we gotta find out now, because who will be the Hardcore Champion? Will it be the current champion, the knockout artist, Walter Scott? Or will it be his opponent here tonight, Dallas Chandler?
As we saw as recently as our final edition of SmackDown, we saw the lengths that Dallas Chandler will go to send a message to Walter Scott. This one is going to be a very interesting encounter.
It's more than just lengths. I mean, he decimated Roger Blake with very little trouble, tapping him out almost within under 2 minutes.
I was very impressed with what he did on that night. That was a clear message sent to Walter Scott. These two came head-to-head on SmackDown, and now they're going to go one-on-one with the championship on the line.
And it's for the first time these two will come to blows. The last time these two really had any type of encounter of sorts, Dallas managed to counter the Great Scott Elbow and laid out Walter with the 6th driver. So only a matter of time in Dallas's head. He could be one move away from becoming the new hardcore champion.
Yeah, and you know, I was really impressed when he countered the Great Scott Elbow. You know, Walter says it himself, it only takes one. Dallas knows that. He was able to counter it, put the champion down. If he does that tonight, we have a new hardcore champion.
There he is right there, Dallas Chandler.
He's also the man who lost Walter a match against Shawn in NXT. He's also the same Dallas Chandler who, when he returned, absolutely destroyed Torstino Almighty to the point where no one has seen him since that occurred.
Look, he's got NXT shaved into his head. How much he's repping the black and gold and how much he wants it to become its hardcore champion.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, Walter Scott, he believes being the hardcore champion that he is the real champion of NXT. A little slight at the NXT champion Matt Black. A little bit more on him a little bit, but maybe Dallas Chandler buying into that a little bit as well. Feels if he becomes the hardcore champion, he could be at least one of the faces of the NXT brand.
I mean, I don't see why not if he is able to beat Walter here. I mean, we've seen what he's done, the aggression he's taken on over the past couple of weeks. This is a different Dallas Chandler. This is a focused Dallas Chandler. This is a Dallas Chandler that, quite frankly, is in the head of Walter Scott. And I think Dallas Chandler is going to manipulate that to potentially becoming champion here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk about, I mentioned a moment ago, Matt Black. Matt Black had an open challenge for the NXT Championship, a little one-upsmanship in Matt Black and Walter Scott's little, I guess you can call it a little bit of a side rivalry that they have. And this man right here, Dallas Chandler, he answered the challenge and he was very close. I'd go as far as to say scary close in becoming the NXT champion. It was that close. But he now has another chance to become a champion here tonight at Tribute to the Troops. As we await the arrival of the hardcore champion, the knockout artist. There he is, Walter Scott.
Yes, he is. The hardcore champion is in the building. I mean, we've seen him defend that title in the past. We know the lengths he'll go to keep that title around his waist.
It says on that thing he's wearing, he considers NXT the house that Great Scott built. This is his home, and no one in his mind can truly take that away from him. But Dallas Chandler is looking to prove that he is the one that can do it.
He defends the title tonight. He's going to be holding that belt for 4 months and counting as hardcore champion.
Walter Scott, he won the championship back at WrestleMania. He beat Shawn Michaels. Ever since then, he has carried that championship and defeated every challenger that has come his way. Put them down, and now he walks in and faces his greatest threat. I don't think that's an exaggeration to say at all. His greatest threat to that championship.
It's not. I mean, just what we've seen, and the fact that they haven't even come to blows until that past episode of SmackDown. It shows kind of the mental warfare that we've been seeing between these two, not just the physical one.
You're in the competition, the Walters just getting tougher and tougher the further you go.
It's our first title match of the evening. Of course, we do have our ECW Championship match in our main event. I cannot wait for that one.
Now you can see Dallas Chandler right there. You can see he's focused. You gotta wonder though, is he gonna be the man to dethrone Walter Scott and become the hardcore champion? Or does he join the likes of Marcus Grant, Alex James, Bobby Mitchell, Eric Silva, and a few others who have fallen to the knockout artists?
He is Walter Scott, holding on to that championship like he holds on to something else he's very near and dear to him. But tonight he might be giving it to the referee for perhaps the last time.
Referee showing the belt to Dallas.
These two know what it's all about. They live and breathe for that championship. This is gonna be a good one.
Here we go. Referee's called for the bell. This match is officially underway, and Walter Scott telling Dallas to bring it on.
And oh Jesus, Dallas, he was looking to bring it all right.
Certainly was, and oh, look at these elbow strikes right out of the gate. Warren Dallas Chandler here.
That's what he did to Roger Blake. He tried to catch him early on and put him down. This would have been a quick night for Walter Scott and an end to his title reign. But able to stop it. But here comes Dallas Chandler, a man who went through Asher Crayne, Alex James, and Tyler Watson to get this opportunity.
Now Dallas.
What
is this?
He was trying to think, going for maybe a suplex of sorts. Walter is able to counter here.
Walter Scott on the top
Walter.
rope.
What's he thinking? Wait a minute.
Oh my goodness. Beautiful elbow cut from Walter Scott from the heavens above here. You gotta cover.
Only a 1 count.
Question for my colleagues here at the booth. I noticed that ever since Money in the Bank and Walter was screwed over by his former friend Lewis Rivers, you gotta wonder, is that also in his head?
You know, that's a fair point. You know, I've noticed the same. I noticed Walter, and obviously, and how could you blame him? He was seconds away from winning the Money in the Bank, which would put him a match away from the ECW World Heavyweight Championship. It was stolen from him. He was representing NXT on that night in the Money in the Bank. But Lewis Rivers took it all away from him. Walter, though, has got to focus on what he has. If he doesn't, he won't have it anymore.
I mean, I think if we've been talking about how Dallas Chandler is in the head of Walter Scott, then I think you know for damn sure Lewis Rivers is still floating in there somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
Walter,
he can't take Dallas Chandler down.
That's scary. Dallas is surprisingly very quick. Also big. It's kind of hard for someone like Walter to knock him down. And Dallas is considered one of the biggest men in that Velocity tournament alongside my brother. So that could be a telling sign of what to expect.
And speaking of your brother Jamal Bedlam won the #1 Contenders Battle Royal earlier on tonight. That means he is next in line for a Hardcore Championship opportunity. Gotta believe he's sitting backstage watching this one. Got a drink from the vending machine and is seeing Dallas Chandler punch his tag team partner in the head.
Dallas Chandler's just wailing on the chest with those beats. Walter Scott has taken a whole load of punishment in just the opening minutes of this matchup, as he's gonna hit him with a double, almost like an Irish curse backbreaker there. Going for the cover.
Only a 2 count. Look at this. Dallas Chandler disputing the call with the referee.
If I know Dallas Chandler, I think he would really take kind of like a sick satisfaction in knowing that he would be taking away a potential dream match between Walter Scott and Jamal Bedlam if he's able to beat Walter here tonight.
You know, quite frankly, oh my
God!
Just stepping on Walter.
You gotta think though. What would it be like if you got Dallas Chandler versus Jamal Bedlam for the NXT Hardcore title?
On a big man slapping meat. And now Walter's saying he's getting out of the ring for 10 minutes.
Well, he doesn't have 10 minutes. He only has... if he isn't able to get in there and capitalize, Dallas Chandler is going to pick apart the pieces and win the Hardcore Championship.
Well, unfortunately for Walter, he didn't consent to having 10 minutes out.
Almost like tailbone first into that guardrail.
Well, I mean,
quick strikes from Dallas Chandler.
You know the saying with Walter, ain't nothing going up there, but oh Jesus, it's back.
He just ate a guardrail into the back. You know, we mentioned before the potential matchups we could see: Dallas Chandler and Jamal Bedlam, Walter Scott and Jamal Bedlam. Oh my goodness, the guillotine leg drop. Obviously, a lot of our fans are probably looking forward to the ECC clash. Dallas Chandler, I don't think he gives a damn what the people want to see. I don't think he gives a damn about the big man versus big man match. He wants to be the champion. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
He's got that choke locked in. That choke is finished off every match he's been in.
Yeah, and guess what? No one has gotten out of it. No one's escaped this hold. I think we're about to crown a new hardcore champion right here, right now.
Can you imagine if Walter Scott just tapped right away? But hold on, Walter! Walter escaped. These fans were on the side of the Great Scott, and now Walter trying to get back in this one, saying he's not going to let this remind him of a certain scene.
Walter Scott able to do the unthinkable, able to find his way out of the choke, and now he has a chance to retain his championship if he can capitalize.
Oh! Jeez, Austin Leapard and Dallas Chandler somehow still on his feet after that one.
Wait a minute.
Oh, hold on.
Oh,
look at
this!
Are you kidding me? Walter taking a cue from said tag team going with that freakish strength of his.
Hit the capture suplex from the middle rope. Walter was standing on, able to hit that to Dallas Chandler. Dallas Chandler is a very large man.
Shows the strength that Walter Scott has to be able to lift a man, like you said, from the middle rope of Dallas Chandler's stature. But now Walter set him up, elbow to the back of the head.
Might have rung his bell clean with that elbow to the back of the head here. And Dallas could be out cold. Look at these forearms.
Very powerful forearms.
Oh,
Walter.
Oh my God.
He just popped the power slam. Big grown man.
That is a well-fed individual as Dallas Chandler that Walter just lifted up. That is, again, the strength that I didn't even know Walter Scott had in him that we're seeing here tonight.
Whoa!
Great. Walter put in that arm with extracurriculars to good use with a tribute to his former enemy and Shawn with that natural suplex. Watch.
Oh! To the knee party again, but it wasn't enough. Chandler has him up and Walter drops him down.
Once again, making a case here that NXT is still his house. He managed to counter that 6 driver. Oh, jeez.
Springboard knee strike. Walter, maybe he could be setting it up.
He's thinking here, another Austin knee party. This time Dallas Chandler falls to his feet. Walter could be having him in a perfect position here. Yes, Dallas Chandler fell to the floor.
Very smart. Fell to the outside. Walter can't take advantage.
Almost how Dallas Chandler got to his feet as long as he could and then immediately collapsed.
It only takes one. Walter's got to hit you with the Great Scott elbow. You're not getting up. Chandler was lucky that he fell to the floor. Now
Walter's got wood, perhaps in more ways than one. He's just setting that table up. Now he's just going to find Dallas Chandler.
Walter going to be putting that wooden table to good use here. And not as he likes to do. Uh-oh.
Got a steel chair.
He's looking dead. There's Dallas.
That signature bicycle kick to Dallas Chandler. And this could be it.
Now, what is this?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, not on the guardrail. Oh! Walter just got a face full of steel connecting with that guardrail, and Dallas Chandler just screaming at him. Are you going to go for the... Oh, wait, hold on. What is...
Oh, no.
No. Oh, my God.
He just ran the hardcore champion right into the steel barricade, into the cover. This could do it.
But it's not enough to get the job done. This hardcore championship match continues on. And if I were Dallas Chandler right now, I'd be thinking, I thought I just won the championship. So maybe some frustration is going to start kicking in here.
Jeez, what a chair shot.
Oh, look at that. Look at the face of the champion.
You got blood here.
As Walter Scott is being torn apart with the steel chair, I gotta point out, you know, if Dallas Chandler is able to get the job done here tonight, win the Hardcore Championship, the moment we will look back on as the mistake that Walter Scott made is when he hit that Great Scott elbow and he failed to capitalize. He let Dallas Chandler go to the floor. He should have followed him out there, maybe pin him on the outside, follow up with maybe with another Great Scott elbow. Instead, he went outside the ring, had other things in mind, and that could be the point we look back at as what ended this title.
And admittedly, something that I don't think a lot of people really notice is that there's a lot of similarities between Walter and my brother. Walter may be more calmer, but he's every bit as much as a hothead as Jamal is. So certainly, see the moments can be made.
Hold on.
Walter Scott went crashing through the ladder. Let's take another look at it. Oh my God!
Dallas Chandler splattered his insides with that powerbomb on the ladder. And this could be it.
Dallas wanted to pin him in the ring, it seems like.
Those ladders aren't built to be broken like that.
It's gonna be a no! Honestly, I thought that was gonna be it. I thought we were about to have a new champion.
Walter kicked out, but he's having to exert a lot of energy.
Oh, no.
Pile driver.
Now, don't tell me he's gonna go looking for something else. What's he thinking?
Well, what he should be thinking is the cover there, but instead he reaching for a table.
Walter, the blood is just really beginning to run down his face.
What the hell? Just stacking tables.
I don't like that. I don't like that one bit.
This kind of terrifies me, if I'm being honest.
Walter Scott doesn't even know that those tables are stacked up.
The real question is, what is Dallas Chandler going to have planned with those tables?
It seems like Walter was banking on his Great Scott elbow to match there, but it seems like ever since Dallas rolled out, Walter hasn't been able to finish properly.
Walter Scott's been able to beat every challenger he's had because of that Great Scott elbow. It's why he says it only takes one. He hit it and he failed to capitalize. And now Walter may not be able to figure out how he gets back in this match. There may be no chance for him here.
Oh, wait.
Oh, no.
No. Dallas.
Now think about this. Wait.
Walter landed on his feet. He was able to get out of harm's way.
Walter may be looking to turn the tables here, no pun intended. But just look at the crimson mask that Walter is donning right now.
The blood all over Walter's eyes here. Wait a minute.
Oh, wait.
Oh, no.
Can't be serious.
Watch out. Oh, my God.
Dallas Chandler just went crashing through those stacked tables.
Not one, but two. Going through one at once is bad, but going through two at the same time, Dallas Chandler has to be in a world of pain right now.
Walter, he is focused. He is wanting to finish this right now.
Wants this done right here, right now. Big forearm from the top rope.
He's in prime position. Walter heading up to the top rope.
You thinking here?
Beautiful elbow drop.
That could do it. Is Walter Scott going to be able to retain the championship? No.
Fortunately, not enough for the knockout artist to walk out of here with his championship. Not yet, at least.
One has to wonder what Walter has to do in order to beat Dallas Chandler here. What can he do?
There's anything he can do. We've seen that in the openings of this matchup what it took to even get Dallas Chandler off his feet.
That's the thing with these big men. You're going to have to throw heavy shots at them to keep them down, because Walter's beginning to find out the competition only gets tougher and tougher.
Oh, wait. What does Walter have in store for Chandler here?
Watch out.
Looking good.
He's walking way back.
And now, he's staring at him. What's he got? Oh, wait.
He got caught.
Oh, my. Did he just belly-to-belly suplex him through that guardrail?
Walter tried to get some momentum, try and spear Dallas Chandler through the barricade, but Chandler caught him, hit the big belly-to-belly, and I don't know if Walter is going to be able to recover from this. He's got to be out.
And he's done. He is on Dream Street right now. All Dallas Chandler needs to do is roll him in the ring, hit that 6-driver, and he'll walk out of here as champion.
Hell, don't even roll him in the ring. He could pin him right here, and he can win the title.
That's right. I mean, you're very correct. If this falls down anywhere earlier, Chandler did seem to want to go back into the ring to finish him off, maybe in like a symbolic way. But you are right. He just needs to pin him anywhere in the arena, and he can get that championship. And Crayne him with that kendo stick on the already open wound that Walter has on his forehead.
It's instinct right now for Walter to get up.
The blood really gushing out of his head.
Into the guardrail once again. Guardrail's really been Dallas Chandler's best friend here tonight, and
You see Walter's head is
Dallas Chandler enjoying his handiwork here tonight, and you know what? I think there's someone else who might be enjoying it as well. That being the NXT champion, Matt Black. He's heard of the words Walter Scott has had for him over the last few bumps, so he's got to be enjoying this right now.
Dallas Chandler.
No. Oh my God!
That's it.
That's gotta be it. Good night to... Wait!
How?
Are you serious?
Walter Scott somehow able to get the shoulder up. He just got dropped on the ladder.
I have no idea how Walter's still in this one, if I'm being honest. How do you hit ladder first and you kick out at 2? I don't understand it. The fortitude Walter must have to stay in this one after taking a move like that.
It's instinct. He's been in these tough situations before. It's instinct to keep fighting. It's instinct to keep going.
Good job by Walter, was able to momentarily throw off Dallas Chandler. Again, with those quick jabs.
Walter's doing whatever he can to get Dallas off his game here. But Dallas, that forearm, seemingly evening things back up. Oh no.
Again.
Trying to bring him away.
He just dropped him on the table and that light.
Can Walter?
It's that instinct. There's no other way of explaining it of how Walter can still be in this matchup.
Well, Walter, we'll have to take a look later on when he's being checked by the medical team. Walter might have gotten some burns falling on that light. And God, this ain't gonna help.
Dallas Chandler walking backstage. Is this fight gonna move into our backstage area? Of course, the falls count anywhere, so everything is legal here. And he binged him in the face with that trash can.
Dallas Chandler electing to take this one backstage. He has every right to do so.
And I know Walter's usually a guy who likes certain things raw, but I don't think he was expecting this much to get hit.
Right on the floor. Jesus.
Trying to further into our backstage area, moving out of Gorilla here.
I want to contestants here. You might want to consider getting out of the way here.
Oh my God, what a Samoan drop from Dallas Chandler. And again, now they have literally the entirety of the backstage surroundings that they can use to their advantage, that they can use as a weapon. But right now, I mean, Walter Scott needs to focus on surviving. He really has to. That's all he really can do at this point.
Oh, jeez! Belly to back suplex.
These suplexes, these punishing, pulverizing suplexes just do not get any easier for Walter. Oh no.
Oh no.
I feel my back beginning to cringe.
No, something's hurting. But Dallas Chandler's back may have gone out there.
Oh, jeez, but that punch did not give out.
You're seeing right here, right now, why Dallas Chandler is the biggest threat to the Hardcore Championship. Biggest threat to Walter Scott's title reign. He just power drove Walter Scott on the floor. And where the hell is he going?
Wait, what the heck?
Oh my God! Dallas Chandler just got rammed into that TV.
That's his former tag team partner. He's back. Last time we saw him, he was being taken out backstage by Dallas Chandler.
Uh-oh. Watch out.
But it's payback time here. Slam.
Torsten Almighty returning the favor when Dallas Chandler put him through a table.
And now Walter Scott looking to pick up the pieces here.
Jeez.
Oh!
Double
The assist from Torstein. It looks like Walter might be back in this match for the first time, and I can't tell you how long. Someone mentioned earlier, Walter out of his element in this type of environment. But Walter maybe proving us wrong here with that Boston knee party.
Walter Scott had a guardian angel here tonight.
He's signaling for it.
Oh! Great Scott!
Quick fire, Great Scott. Didn't do the rolling rotation. He just quick fired it.
Might not need to. Two. And that's it.
Walter Scott retains the Hardcore Championship.
What a hard-fought battle there, but Walter Scott is still the Hardcore Champion.
I
fall stop. Wait, oh my God! Oh, like through the cage door.
Oh,
and Eric Silva. I don't think even Bobby Mitchell has said he owns up to it on the biggest stage.
It's what a slap in the face of all the people that voted against him.
Outlaw he's going to do that same lock.
Way out.
Oh my God!
What'd you think was gonna happen, huh? After what you did to me at NXT TakeOver Prelude of Violence, when you put me through television, did you not expect me to retaliate? You're a bigger fool than I even thought you were, Eric. Always claiming that I never beat you. Bullshit. I beat you fair and square by escaping that cage, and you would have done the same, you hypocrite.
Bobby Mitchell couldn't be any better of a guy to pick for me. This guy's excited to face me. This guy wants to prove what kind of competitor he is, not just in NXT, not just in ECW, but in CW in its entirety, and why everyone's eyes should be on him. Bobby, you're going to be treated like a student, and the lesson is going to be respect. So I stuck my hand out so you can properly introduce yourself to me. And what did you do? Brush me off like I was a nobody. You never do that. You never do that to a veteran in this business. Tonight's lesson, I'm going to make that perfectly clear. So you should never make this mistake again. I'm going to be facing whoever wants to step up to work my way up to that NXT championship match that I want. Because you know that I will get my opportunity. But the real question is, when?
Brandon Wolfe. Now I know you had a successful match against Bobby Mitchell, and kudos to you for that. But Brandon, just because you've made your return does not mean you have a shot at the NXT championship. You have to earn that. Now I will give respect to where respect is due. But what I don't respect is for you coming back to NXT and demanding a shot at the championship that I have busted my ass for.
Brandon Wolfe. For a guy who claims to be one of the best wrestlers in the world, you don't seem to get it, do you? You better have eyeballs in the back of your head. So now you're forcing my hand. You're forcing me to take matters into my own hand. Because why wait for an opportunity when you can take that opportunity?
I know a lot of people have a lot of questions as to why I did what I did to Eric Silva at Money in the Bank. The King will answer those questions. It's all about what's going to happen at Tribute to the Troops. It's going to be the three of us in a triple threat match to challenge Matt Black to the NXT Championship at the upcoming TakeOver event, which the King plans on winning. Brandon Wolfe, I do hold some respect for you. So what happens to you, it's nothing personal. It's just business. You, Eric Silva, I'm going to enjoy it. Because you see, Eric Silva, even if I don't win that triple threat match, I hate your stinking guts. And as long as I'm around, Eric Silva, you will never be the NXT champion.
Eric Silva has a very bright future in front of him. However, I have something to prove to this guy. He respects me as a competitor. However, he does not respect me. In his own words, I have been cutting in line in front of guys like him that busted their tail for opportunity. I cannot recall one time I've cut in line in front of a guy like Eric and said, sorry, kid, why don't you get behind me because I get first dibs and not you. Never have I ever said that. Never have I ever done that. I say a lot. I will get a shot for the NXT Championship. I will get my opportunity. It's just a matter of when I earn that opportunity. I've never said things given. I say earn. You may have taken it in a different route. If I did have an opportunity for the NXT Championship, you would know why. Eric, show me. Show me why you are no longer Contender for NXT. Show me why you are one of the biggest threats right now for Matt Black's championship reign to come in. Show me what Eric Silva is all about and why he could be winning the NXT Championship.
As of this moment, I have lost all respect for Brandon Wolfe because of the fact that these guys are getting more of the highlight than the King. You have this triple threat match at Tribute to the Troops that involves the King, but yet Eric Silva and Matt Black and Brandon Wolfe are getting all the spotlight. I think it's time I get people to know the King, because the King is willing to do whatever it takes to get noticed. The King is the true face of NXT. So as of this moment, heading into Tribute to the Troops, I'm going to destroy Brandon Wolfe. I'm going to destroy Matt Black. I'm going to destroy, of course, you, Eric Silva. Tribute to the Troops. The King will defeat Eric Silva and Brandon Wolfe, because Matt Black, your little arrogant ass's time is up, because that NXT Championship will belong to the King.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our first of two main events here tonight. Here comes the man that the people want. We've heard them. They've been chanting, "We want Eric Silva," and here he is. And he could be on his way to becoming the #1 contender for the NXT Championship.
Very fine people chanting that. I've been getting a lot of emails asking, when is Eric Silva gonna get to the mountaintop and get another match with Matt Black? Well, we might be seeing that here tonight, but he's got a dangerous, tall task ahead of him, because he not only has to go up against a legend, a Call Stars Hall of Famer in Brandon Wolfe, but he's got the King, who's on a rise, to say the least, here in Eldorado Championship Wrestling.
Yeah, absolutely.
Eric Silva about to find out that making a raid at the Capitol is a bit harder, especially when you got other people willing to stop you.
One of those men being the Hall of Famer Brandon Wolfe. We're going to get to Brandon Wolfe's story in a moment. A lot to unpack here, folks. First, I got to talk about Eric Silva, everyone's favorite. Eric Silva, he came very close to becoming the NXT champion back at Money in the Bank. Everyone thought that was going to be his night, his breakout night. But Matt Black, by hook or by crook, and by a little bit of an assist from the King himself, Bobby Mitchell, Eric Silva fell to the Elite One, and now he has a chance to try and get back in the title hunt. This man right here, Brandon Wolfe, since he has come back to NXT, he has been trying to get his hands on Matt Black. He's wanted that match. It's been a dream match for Brandon Wolfe, and obviously, we know what's going on. We know Brandon Wolfe. A lot of people at home are wondering, well, what's going on? Brandon Wolfe said he was walking away. Brandon Wolfe said he ain't going anywhere without at least one last shot at getting at Matt Black and the NXT Championship. He wants that last opportunity to prove that he's the man, that he can be the champion and beat Matt Black. Tonight is his last chance to do it.
I want to talk about the historic career of Brandon Wolfe. I mean, what he's accomplished before in his illustrious career wouldn't be out of the realms of possibility for him to get the big win here tonight.
But he has got to deal with not just Eric Silva, everyone's favorite guy, but he has to deal with the cross-country king, or simply put, the King, Bobby Mitchell.
Absolutely. One of the most talked about rivalries in the history of specifically NXT, but really you could go as far as to say in total of ECW, is the rivalry between Bobby Mitchell and Eric Silva. They went head-to-head at our first TakeOver event. What a battle it was. Bobby Mitchell was able to pick up the victory, and he's talked about it meaning something to him to go into our next TakeOver event, defeat Matt Black, win the NXT Championship, go 2-0 at TakeOver. He has a chance to become the challenger, get that opportunity to do just that. In fact, Bobby Mitchell, he holds a victory over Matt Black on NXT. In our last NXT, Bobby Mitchell hit the big super kick, pinned the NXT champion in a non-title match, showing the world that he can beat Matt Black. But can he beat him when it counts? Can he get there? Can he get the chance to beat him when the title's on the line? This is the time to do it. He's got to beat Brandon Wolfe. He's got to beat Eric Silva. Can he do it? What do you guys think? Who walks out of this one the #1 contender?
Well, I know what my answer is, and by the looks of what's on Bobby's shirt, my answer is quite simple. Somebody's going to Superkick City.
Jared, what do you think?
It is very hard to doubt Bobby Mitchell right now with the hot streak he's been on. But also, if Brandon Wolfe is this determined to get another shot at Matt Black before he walks into the sunset, can you bet against him?
very hard to go against them. I mean, for these guys, it's another shot. For Brandon Wolfe, it's a one last shot.
It's the last shot. That's it. That's gonna be it for him. We've already seen him, walk off to greener pastures and other places. But he's made it very clear that he is not leaving Eldorado until he gets and actually feels that he needs in order to truly call it quits against Matt Black.
He accepts that this could be it. If Brandon Wolfe isn't able to get the win here tonight, the match he so desired may never happen. He understands that. That's how important this match is. As Brandon Wolfe falls to the floor, we got Bobby Mitchell and Eric Silva, where it all started.
An old rivalry here between the Outlaw and the Cross Country King.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys mentioned maybe Bobby Mitchell's the favorite to win, maybe Brandon Wolfe's the favorite to win. And you know what? I think they got big claims. I think Eric Silva, I think he might be the favorite. He came so close to defeating Matt Black at Money in the Bank. Now he doesn't have to worry about who's going to come up and try and take it from him. Bobby Mitchell's in the ring. I think this is his night. Tribute to the troops, doing it for America. I think Eric Silva has the chance to become the man and to get another opportunity at the title.
Yeah, it's Eric Silva's mission to quote-unquote make ECW great again. And this is his best step to doing so.
Wait, hold on.
Wait a minute. Oh, God! I mean, if making ECW great again means no more Matt Black as NXT champion, I might have to get behind this cause. But Bobby Mitchell now tearing apart, definitely not our announce table, but the one next to us, our French comrades.
I don't know why we were getting tables near all this action, because you know how dangerous it can be here even for us.
Hold on. Oh my God, Brandon Wolfe with the reverse suplex. Now Bobby Mitchell getting him trapped in the headlock.
I noticed that was the same table Riddilyn bounced off of early in the night.
You can kind of see the dent from his head on the side of that table.
Bobby Mitchell now calling for Eric Silva to get to his feet. Springboard. Good for the uppercut, he missed.
Yeah, we've seen some classic matches already tonight. I'm sure this one will join that list, but we're not done. We have this match, and then we have a world title match immediately afterwards. This is proving to be just an amazing event here for Eldorado Championship Wrestling. Now Silva bringing Wolfe down. Sorry. Yep.
Silva and Brandon Wolfe going at it. We've seen in a very interesting exchange over the course of the last few weeks, Bobby Mitchell and Eric Silva going back at it again. At one time, Bobby Mitchell and Matt Black almost had like an unspoken bond. That bond is completely broken, by the way.
That's done now. That is
done.
Eric Silva and Brandon Wolfe, I mean, there was a competitive respect between the two, but the intensity has increased over the last few weeks. These two, they have the same goal, and they recognize only one can become the #1 contender, and that's more important than respect and friendship.
Wolfe missing on the uppercut, and now Bobby has him up in a torture rack position. He drops some powerbomb. Silva tried breaking up the pin, but miscalculated there with that kick. Reverse DDT. Remember, I mean, there's no respect anymore between Wolfe and Bobby Mitchell. A couple weeks ago, Bobby laid him out backstage as well as Wolfe hits the detonation kick on Eric Silva.
It's a nasty assault. Goes to show what Bobby Mitchell's willing to do to become the #1 contender, but he can't become the #1 contender on the floor. Right now, it's Brandon Wolfe and Eric Silva in the ring. One of these two men could get the victory right here.
Unlike last match, you gotta finish it in the ring. Anyone can be pinned or submitted to win this match. Eric Silva eating a face full of turnbuckle there.
Eric's face.
Oh, look at this.
Now Bobby's choking him out.
You know, I don't know if it's how personal. I know it's very personal. Wait a minute! That's it! Bobby Mitchell's gonna do it! Oh my God! Bobby Mitchell, just like that just goes to show you it can come from out of nowhere. It came out of nowhere back at TakeOver when he faced Eric Silva. Almost enough to get the victory again here tonight.
Right there, Brandon Wolfe's dreams, his aspirations, his time in ECW flashed right before his eyes right then and there. And was able to maneuver out of it. Now Wolfe trying to counter here. Hits him right in the dome. And now the Wolfman's getting fired up.
And they're taking a sneak attack in the parking lot. Brandon Wolfe is ready to go.
Wolfe stops the clothesline. Big! Stops there. Now Wolfe, big clothesline. Wolfe saying, I'm not done yet. Bring it on. Big elbow in the corner.
Brandon Wolfe, he hasn't appreciated the disrespect from Bobby Mitchell over these last couple of weeks. The attack in the parking lot, the attack on several episodes of NXT. Brandon Wolfe now with a chance to rub it in, get his revenge, and get the biggest revenge possible by winning this match and taking that championship match away from the King.
Wolfe is just howling to the ECW faithful here. Put a forearm to the face.
Brandon is staggering. He almost went down, but able to counter, now firing back from strikes of his own.
Oh, and another strike right to the face of Bobby. Bobby's slow to get back up after that one.
This match is beginning to have the toll on these men the further they go here. Watch out.
Oh, here we go.
Oh!
And the announce table has taken one hell of a beating tonight, but Brandon Wolfe doesn't seem to be moving after that one. And Bobby Mitchell immediately catching Eric Silva as these two continuing to brawl. We know the heat, the animosity that these two have. Quite frankly, I don't think it's ever going to go away between these two.
It goes back to TakeOver, and you know what? It may just be one-on-one with these two again. Brandon Wolfe is out. He went through the table. He went for the big suicide spear, and he went crashing through the table, folks. Bobby Mitchell and Eric Silva. This is basically a one-on-one match now.
Yeah, Brandon Wolfe took one hell of a scary dive. I don't know if, again, I haven't seen him move since he went through that announce table.
I hope
Bobby Mitchell, the ladder is now in the equation.
I hope someone's getting Brandon some help, because that landing was uncomfortable.
Yeah, you know, Brandon Wolfe, he's at the end of the road. He's still here because it matters a lot to him to get to face Matt Black, to try and win the NXT championship. That's how important it is to Brandon Wolfe. And God, hopefully that isn't the way that it ends for Brandon Wolfe. It'll be very crushing. But this match is not about that. This match is about who survives, and it may be one of these two men.
Oh, big knee to the face there from Silva. Silva wanting to perhaps stop the steal of Bobby Mitchell winning this matchup and going on to face Matt Black, a match that he feels he deserves because of how that match that he had with Matt Black at Money in the Bank went down.
Yeah, you know, Eric Silva has a huge claim. A lot of people believed Eric Silva was going to win the NXT championship, and then Matt Black was able to steal it from him thanks to the help from Bobby Mitchell. But Bobby Mitchell, he has the biggest claim in the world. He beat Matt Black. Matt Black's the NXT champion, and Bobby Mitchell beat him.
I'm very curious to what's going to happen with this ladder in the ring. Eric Silva now has made his way up the top of the ladder, and now Bobby Mitchell meeting him there.
No. What do you think?
Not on the top of the ladder.
This is giving me very bad flashbacks to inaccuracy and April Hawks.
Oh, man. Oh, God.
Oh, no. Bobby.
No.
Bobby, no. Think of the children.
No.
Oh, my God. Oh, God.
Bobby Mitchell just did a superplex off the top of the ladder, crashing through a ladder bridge between the ring and the barricade.
Is anyone going to win this match, or are they all going to take each other out? Oh.
Oh, man. We thought it might be the end of the night for Brandon Wolfe. It might be the end of the night for Eric Silva.
Eric Silva's back. Must have been like the Capitol building, just completely back.
Eric Silva and Bobby Mitchell. I thought there was a chance it would come to this. Both these men feeling they had to take the other one out.
Silva bounced off the ladder as it was folding. You gotta wonder, maybe he was thinking, all these ladders randomly appearing, kind of like those mail-in ballots. Just wondering what's up. But Silva, for now at least, is out of the equation. I don't know if he's gonna get back in this match later, but he was stretchered out. But now Bobby Mitchell.
What is the King doing?
Brandon was still right there.
Again, has not moved since he took that table scare. And now Bobby Mitchell's just like preying on the remains, the straps of this injured Wolfman.
Oh no.
And this isn't the way I would brag about taking Wolfe out of the equation, that's for sure. Oh no, not Bobby, no.
Oh, Brandon's coming back. I don't know how.
I was hoping Bobby would just go for the cover, but instead, wait a minute, hold on.
Wait. Brandon.
Big suplex through the table. Bobby Mitchell went for Hail of the King, but he wasn't able to get it. Brandon Wolfe, who I thought was down and out, has a chance here.
I don't know how he's fighting
back in this matchup.
He missed that suicide spear and crashed into that announce table, and I thought he was pretty much dead meat.
It's one of the scariest moments I've ever seen in the history of our sport. But Brandon Wolfe, again, somehow back in this one. I mean, if we've learned anything over the years, it's to never doubt the Wolfman.
Absolutely. He's been in some of the craziest matches I've ever called. And all the times where I think he should be down and out, he finds a way. Wolfe went for the spear, but Bobby was able to roll out of the way.
He did himself on that middle turnbuckle.
Wolfe is dazed. And Bobby's going to take full advantage here.
Following up with some elbows. Off the ropes goes Bobby. Big clothesline.
Wolfe is in trouble.
Wait a minute, hold on. Following up with another big splash.
Watch out. Here comes that brain buster.
Brain buster time.
The delay.
Bobby's going in for the cover, thankfully. And this might do it. Bobby Mitchell going to become the #1 contender right here now.
How did Brandon Wolfe find the energy to kick out?
That grit of Brandon Wolfe able to stay in this match for this long. Again, what was a triple threat has now really become a singles matchup. The Outlaw Silva no longer in the equation. Bobby Mitchell.
He's being looked at by our medical team backstage. We said earlier that it might have been a one-on-one match. It really is now. It's between Brandon Wolfe. He wants one last shot at the NXT Championship, and Matt Black. Bobby Mitchell wants what he feels he deserves, what belongs to him, and that is the NXT Championship.
Wolfe firing up this crowd, trying to have them rally behind him, and a spear from the middle rope.
He's howling.
He's fans always will love Brandon Wolfe no matter the outcome. Brandon. Oh! Ushi-Hiroshi! Bobby might have to check on his neck after that one.
This could be the setup here for the end of Bobby here. Here it comes.
We go. Into Wolfe Hollow. No!
Northern Lights suplex countering the Wolf's howl.
Brandon would have hit that. He would have gotten his last shot. Bobby Mitchell's still in this, sending Brandon into the ropes. Now over the ropes.
Well, what's Bobby thinking here?
Bobby thinking, uh-oh. Is he thinking superplex?
Jeez! Big superplex in the ring, and he's not done. He's got something in mind. Maybe gonna go for another brain buster.
Think so.
Look at this delay. The delay on the brain buster.
Dropping him head first, and just look at Bobby Mitchell. Look at the look on his face.
Here we go.
He's taking pride in this.
Wait a minute. What?
Setting it up.
Watch out.
Cross-country kick.
He's got him. Referee going in for the cover. Shoulders down.
Gotta be it.
That's it.
The King does it.
King seals his date with Destiny. Not exactly a fan of how he got there. But the fact remains we're going to see Matt Black and Bobby Mitchell go head-to-head in the main event of our next takeover.
Bobby Mitchell conquering his demon in Eric Silva here tonight, and then putting down Brandon Wolfe, and now he's looking ahead to NXT TakeOver 2 when he faces Matt Black in the main event for the NXT Championship. Bobby has beaten Matt Black before. Can he do it one more time with the title on the line?
When you're Mason Chronic, you gotta watch your back. John Blacko's tried to take me out in the Elimination Chamber.
You're a fat bitch, Chronic.
And that bitch, Ben Hopkins.
It's a Hopkins thing. You wouldn't understand.
Came after me backstage. JMI tried to poison me with his vegetables and catering.
Chronic, you need to eat healthier. You're getting too thick. You need to stop eating red meat and eat broccolini.
But no matter what they do, no matter how hard they try, there is nothing and no one that can stop me.
You and me, Braun Penny's match, right now.
I win.
No, Chronic, we all win on the AWF Network.
Crossroads for these two men. Either A, this man defeats Matt Black, becomes the new ECW-NXT champion, or the next champion come out here and literally try to one up every single other person you see on the challenger. He's going to overlook Anthony Adams 1 too many times here tonight. One spear. He's one tonight. Drops underneath of this clothesline. It's going to be like defense once again. It's going to be the power versus hitting the ropes here. Anthony Adams. Oh no! Jealous of the champion.
Turn your back like you always do. Face away and pretend that I'm not. But all the humans is wrong that I died.
Anthony got done. That Black Ruin, that swing, the plug of this offense. Oh my, Anthony Adams, military punch. Charlotte Deja Vu to Kate.
Oh, he's going to go for the kill early.
You don't understand what I feel. Sometimes it don't make sense.
Kick out. Kick out.
It's like no matter what I do, I can't convince you. The one's just to hear me out. So I'll go watching you. Turn your back like you always do. Pretend that I'm not. But all the humans is wrong that I died.
You talking about putting the big man out. He flipped it hard.
Oh, look at this. Go for the sidewalk slam here. There's one of the Here
we go. Oh, he's flailing.
Anthony Adams has got his eyes on the table today. He's going to lose. No!
Oh, is he gonna? No! What?
Oh my! Oh, stop!
Oh! I don't think we've ever seen that been done by Matt Black. Away? Oh, it does that back.
He's gonna crush Matt Black. He's gonna kill him. He's not done with the champion yet. Oh! He's gonna defend himself here. He's gonna mercy of him. He's again. Oh, there's a spine buster. Chandler's on him there. There's a spine. Oh, wait a second. Oh, again. Springboard into a moonsault. What is this?
Oh, he couldn't have.
Through the night here, Matt Black retaining the NXT championship. What is next for the Elite?
Who knows? But let's just relish in the fact that we are still in the era of the Elite One.
That's true. We'll have to wait and see, folks. Lots to come.
So we now know who the next domino is to fall in my reign. See, Bobby, you commented that I have had a disastrous reign, but the fact is that I am fast approaching being the longest reigning NXT champion. But you're right. You are riding a wave of momentum, and tonight you took your first step out of mediocrity and landed on the new level, my level. So here's the thing. You wanna know why I've kept this title for so long? You're right, I do whatever it takes when it is on the line, because that is what matters, because this title carries prestige. This title carries you getting the most money. This title is everything. So you need to take a good, hard look in the mirror, because that momentum you got, it's good. You're gonna need it. But you need to ask yourself, when you look at yourself in the mirror and say, do I have what it takes when it comes down to it to do anything and everything to retain? Do I have the aggression to hurt and put somebody out of commission? Do I have the intelligence to outsmart and manipulate my opponents? Because Bobby, I've proven it over and over again that I do. And I think it's funny. You call yourself the king. But the way I see it, Bobby, I'm holding the crown. And you've done stepped into my kingdom with false claims. So our match is set. So I tell you what, when time comes, all the king's men aren't going to do anything to help you to claim my crown.
Me and Aether have history in this company. I have been a mentor to him, and now the student has become the master. I want to be the first 3-time world heavyweight champion. You gotta understand that there is history in the making here, and you have the chance to grasp destiny. You have the chance to submit yourself, and if you beat me, you prove it to everyone in this company that you deserve that belt.
I'm the smallest dog in the yard, but as you can plainly see, I am the top dog. And Jeremy, I do owe you. You've helped me get to this point, and I won't ever forget that. Taught me everything that I know, but you have not seen everything that I've learned, because you haven't faced ECW champion Aether Adamus. You faced the Big Bang before. You faced that rookie. Become tribute of the troops, you'll be facing me, a learned weapon for the Adamus Galaxy. I owe you half of my career. Become tribute to the troops, I'll repay my debt. I came here to be the biggest star in this universe. I came here to be the center with the Adamus Galaxy behind my back, the power of 1,000,000 exploding suns. Aether Adamus is going to create a new era. I believe this is going to be the start to the path of ECW heavyweight champion Aether Adamus.
The match that everyone has wanted to see since this promotion started. Me and Aether Adamus one-on-one for the belt of belts, the ECW World Heavyweight Championship. And this is the moment that we're gonna take through all trials and tribulation that we've been through. And y'all have stand with me. You all have screamed SYL, strapping young lad.
Are you up for representing ECW All-Stars? Some people criticize you and say that you talk a big game and that's all that you have.
I say I'm Crayne Aether Adamus. I say that people should keep their opinions to themselves because they're just opinions. They're not facts. They're not what's in front of you right now. And that is future ECW heavyweight champion. ECW's uncrowned, stepping into Call also a nobody and walking out with so much prestige and so much adoration that they would have no choice but to call you Prince. They'll call you a Joker, but make sure they remember that you are Prince. Represent more than just yourself. You represent a company, you represent a galaxy, you represent an entire universe, and that failure is not an option. You're the conduit for change.
To be able to prove that I'm worthy enough to stand in front of Aether Adamus, look him in the eyes, and beat him 1, 2, 3. That's what's gonna happen. Because yeah, it's Aether's time, maybe, but I'm still the best thing in this company. And Aether, I want you to keep that, what I just said, into your head. I am the best, and I will be the 3-time world heavyweight champion.
You have to know that Aether Adamus is at the top. That Aether Adamus is at the mountain. Aether Adamus is the man to beat. We've tipped the scales of fate. We've made an underdog the top dog. If it took so much to defeat Ryan Azriel, and we have, then imagine what you'd have to put me through to pry this leather from my hand. We have to defend this title better than anyone else to cement the galaxy in history. Jeremy, you attempted to send me a message, but you also name dropped. You called out the greatest in the industry. You made it seem that you winning the championship was a foregone conclusion. Message well received, loud and clear. You want attention too. You want people to realize that you have a bullseye on your back as well. But nobody is aiming for just #1 contender. You're not just going to walk in to tribute of the troops and walk out heavyweight champion. You're not just going to write your name down on the contract on the dotted line and automatically be handed that championship. Jeremy, I have watched you since I walked into this establishment. How many people, Jeremy, can say that they watched you the way that I did? Nobody has studied you the way I have. Jeremy, nobody has been heavyweight champion the way that I have. That being said, I am not a foregone conclusion. I am not just the present, I am the future. I am infinity and beyond. I am the Big Bang Aether Adamus. And I will not just roll over and let you take this strap from around my waist, because it's much bigger than just Orion's belt. It's much bigger than just aiming for the moon and falling and laying amongst the stars. I am the whole shebang, and I don't want you to forget it. I don't want you to think that this is a cakewalk. I don't want you to take this lightly, even in the slightest.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's main event time. The ECW World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. And this man right here, a former two-time world champion, Jeremy McGlasson, could be on his way to becoming the first ever three-time world champion.
Kind of an honor, what kind of an accolade would that be for McGlasson to make history? Become the most decorated world champion we've ever seen here in Eldorado. Again, I mean, Aether Adamus is on some next level stuff right now. So it's going to be a tall task for McGlasson to get there. But if anyone can get to the mountaintop, it's going to be McGlasson.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, this is a clash of almost two different eras of ECW. You know, if you're a longtime fan of ECW and you're looking at who's the face of the company, you may say someone like a Jeremy McGlasson, two-time world champion, really has carried the brand on his back through good and bad. But Aether Adamus today is the man. He's the world heavyweight champion. He is the face of the company. And you gotta wonder, can he carry the weight that Jeremy McGlasson did all those years ago? Is Jeremy still the man? And you know what?
Beans kicking in early here for Aether Adamus.
Aether
has arrived.
Absolutely. Here comes the ECW World Champion in his first title defense since winning the championship, beating Brian Azrael in one of the greatest matches I've ever seen. I thought he was down and out, able to make the way back. He said he may be the smallest dog, but he is the top dog.
I mean, you want to talk about monumental first title defenses. Look how further than Jeremy McGlasson. It feels kind of weird to say that this is only the first time that Aether has defended the championship, because it just feels like he is synonymous with ECW, but
it's been a long journey for Aether to get to that championship. It's a big moment for all the fans to see Aether win the title, but it can all go away right here tonight at Tribute to the Troops.
And that's the ultimate prize here tonight, the ECW World Heavyweight Championship.
Prize Jeremy McGlasson's very familiar with.
We've seen.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, we've seen Walter Scott already retain his championship here tonight, so is Aether going to make it 2 for 2 in terms of title defenses, or are we going to see Mr. A1 Jeremy McGlasson make history tonight and become a 3-time champion?
Aether Adamus has been very successful throughout his run here in ECW. Obviously very successful over in NXT. And also Aether, a former Intercontinental Champion, 2-time Intercontinental Champion here in ECW. Just like Jeremy, a 2-time champion, but Jeremy, a former 2-time world champion. Jeremy McGlasson, a guy who I've seen over the last few weeks, there's been a lot of respect between these two. And I've been personally questioning if Jeremy McGlasson was going to snap. If Jeremy McGlasson was going to send a message. And he's waited to tonight to prove it, to prove he's still the man. Look at this. Aether keeps coming at Jeremy McGlasson, and Jeremy sends him down.
And you heard Jeremy McGlasson a couple of months ago when he called out all the outside names coming into ECW. Jeremy McGlasson has no issue making a stand for himself here in Eldorado Championship Wrestling.
Yeah, absolutely. Jeremy McGlasson, he's been here, he's been the man for a very long time. A lot of fresh faces, as you mentioned, Roman, have come through the door, and Jeremy McGlasson has not been quiet about that. He recognizes that. He wants to prove that he still is the man, he still runs the company, but he can't make that claim if he's not the ECW World Champion. Very different for Jeremy McGlasson, not that he's walking in tonight as the challenger in his pursuit to become a 3-time champion, but Jeremy McGlasson, who lately has been in the favor of the ECW audience. He's been doing things the right way, a way that Aether has done for a very long time, but it wasn't all that long ago that Jeremy McGlasson traded in the fan support for championship gold. He turned his back on the ECW fans back at WrestleMania 1, nearly ending the in-ring career to RPJ. Proved how far he was willing to go in his pursuit for his second reign as champion. In fact, funny enough, hold on, wait, look at this backbreaker. You know, back then, as Jeremy goes in for the cover, Steve, is this going to do it? No, not just yet. Back during Jeremy's reign, back then, him and Aether actually had a match. Jeremy walked out with the victory. Gotta wonder, is that going to be the same here tonight? We haven't seen them go head-to-head since then. We've only seen them in tag team matches, recently teaming up together, up against the Money Gang, now going one-on-one here at Tribute to the Troops.
But you just notice how McGlasson was able to hit a lariat early on in this matchup, and another one. And ever since then, he's just been overpowering the champion. And that second lariat is definitely going to help add to his bag of tricks here. Now McGlasson slaps him down into a powerbomb from the fireman's carry position, but not enough to put away the guardian of the Adamus Galaxy here tonight.
And it is the dangerous thing about Jeremy McGlasson. He can hit that trademark diamond cutter of his right in any position that you can imagine. So Aether has to look out for that prep moment.
Aether! Skills and agility that Adamus possesses are practically unmatched throughout this industry. Just a simple counter like that into a dragon suplex, it's the little things that shock you that this man can do.
And also Jeremy up on the top rope.
And also, while mentioning moves to look out for, Aether doesn't really get hit with too many lariats, but then again, McGlasson doesn't want to get hit with stuff like this.
Oh, I don't need to worry about that. He just countered it into a vicious powerbomb from the top. We get back into his feet. Maybe we're seeing shades of the old Jeremy McGlasson right here. The one that he claimed he moved on from.
And you know what? The more we see that here tonight, I think it raises the stakes and the possibility of Jeremy making history tonight and becoming a 3-time champion. Aether, I believe, is the very best in the game right now. He's the champion for a reason, but Jeremy trying to change that.
And he's about to change it all right. Watch out, Aether. Oh!
Sucker punched in the face.
Aether clocked it into the next galaxy here. And now, Aether on the first here. Top rope.
For something, wait a minute.
Oh! It's on. Watch out.
He got caught.
No, Jeremy. Catching him in midair.
Oh, wait a minute, hold on. He may be able to pop it out here.
Looking to end things early. Aether saying no to that one. A big super kick.
See Jeremy pop out a cutter from that position in the past. Not able to do it right there, but Jeremy's still in control of this matchup.
Watch out.
Jeremy looking to fly. What a tope there by McGlasson. And again, I just want to point out, it's hard enough to win one world championship in this industry, in this company. To win 3? That's just unbelievable.
Well, Jeremy McGlasson may make it a reality tonight if he wins this matchup and becomes the World Heavyweight Champion once again.
Wait, hold on. I thought he was going to go for the Kingslayer, but Aether able to get out of that poor situation. Puts him in the dome.
Aether now wanting Jeremy to get out.
I think he just chopped him in the face.
And Jeremy McGlasson, I'll point out, we listed off all the accolades Aether's had here, multiple different championships. The only belt McGlasson's ever won, the only belt he's ever pursued, is that ECW World Heavyweight Championship.
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
Oh! There goes the way. Goodness gracious. Turn Aether inside out. No!
Notice how Aether went to go for the Big Bang, but instead McGlasson reversed it, was able to hit that Kingslayer Lariat, but only for a 2 count.
We talk a lot about the moves to look out for Jeremy McGlasson. The Big Bang, if Aether's able to land that, like McGlasson just land that Lariat, it's gonna be end of the night. Aether's gonna walk out of here and prove he is for sure the face of this company.
That is the move right now in Eldorado Championship Wrestling, that Big Bang. It is a one-stop shop, if you will. One and done. McGlasson doing everything in his power to avoid the Big Bang. Brutal air raid crash there. Was that even a 2 count?
Maybe the energy, the wrestling machine in Aether is not allowing him to stay down.
Splash in the corner, going for another one. 2, and now, hold on, scooping him up.
Doesn't get any more pleasant to look at here. Oh,
Freight train.
watch out.
No! Almost went for the DDT. McGlasson now off the ropes. Oh my god, this is lariat.
Oh. Inside. That is good.
Everyone looking down from this guy, very happy about that one, only getting 2. McGlasson still in this one.
I mean, who could stop the path of McGlasson with a lariat like that? It might just be Aether.
Jeremy McGlasson competing like he's been here before. And there's a reason for that. Because he has been here before. He's very comfortable in the main event scene. He's very comfortable in a world championship scenario. This is Aether's first title defense. And Jeremy McGlasson is showing Aether what it takes to be in these kinds of matches. And if Aether isn't able to find a way to change the direction of this matchup, Jeremy McGlasson's going to do what he's done before, no problem. Look what he's doing, he's beating the hell out of Aether.
He's basically saying you want to be the face of this promotion, this is what you got to deal with on a nightly basis. This is what you're going to deal with when you defend this championship.
Jeremy McGlasson applying his own version of the truth on Aether as he busted him open with these brutal strikes he's been unleashing. But Aether still somehow with that fight.
Aether trying to stay in this one. The energy, the momentum that Aether has behind him. Maybe getting a little bit too excited there, getting in the face of the referee.
Aether's had moments where he sometimes has failed to live up to the challenge or more.
Oh! My goodness.
Elevation, put his body on the line with that big dive, taking down his challenger.
You know what Aether wants to do? You know Aether wants to prove all the doubters that there's any left wrong here.
Aether looking to fly again. Oh my god, beautiful Hurricane Rana.
A lot of people are very happy to see Aether become the World Heavyweight Champion. But as hard as it is to become the World Champion, it's a lot harder to stay the World Champion. Jeremy knows that. He's lost the championship before. He knows how tough it is to hold on to it. And oh man, Aether got caught. He could. Oh, thought he was gonna go for that cutter. Not able to hit it though.
The right moment.
What?
Off the ropes.
Oh my god!
Aether is in a discularity of his own.
Oh, and that pissed him off. Aether's about to feel the wrath of Burton's glass in here. Wait a minute.
The glasses, but no DDT.
Crayne
That's got it.
That's gotta be it. No.
Trapping DDT not enough to put away Aether here. He was just a second away from world title number 3. But not yet. He's got to do a lot more to put away a man of Aether's caliber.
Jeremy's put away Aether in the past, but that was a long time ago. This is a different man now. And I think he's finding out it's not the same man.
This is a whole different beast than McGlasson's facing right now. A more mature, a more confident, a more experienced Aether Adams. McGlasson again, those shoulder tackles.
Comes Aether.
Oh! Sunset flip bomb to the outside. Now, please just don't make your way towards the announce table, please.
Yeah, this is the last
We don't have any left.
This is our last one. Aether going to the top as he... Wait a minute, what's Aether thinking?
He could be thinking Big Bang.
Could be thinking big, but no, wait, no, he's not. Inverted shooting star press. Not enough. A vintage Aether move there, that God particle shooting star press. And Aether, talking to the official, I mean, he could have sworn that was a 3 count.
Aether almost traveling supersonic speeds with that God particle with McGlasson still with that burning energy of fight. Oh no.
Boy.
Oh no! There's that cutter.
You got it.
Aether is going down. No. Jeremy McGlasson from out of nowhere, popping the Aether up, dropping the cutter. But Aether Adam is still in this, and look at Jeremy McGlasson. He's like, come on, man. What is it gonna take?
McGlasson isn't the man possessed right now. Got him up. Perhaps for those triple German suplexes.
And if I know McGlasson, I know what's coming next.
Oh, here we go. Kingslayer. No! Aether! Stalking it!
Aether hit the Big Bang!
Remember, that's how he beat Lewis Rivers a couple of weeks ago. But it was not enough to put away McGlasson tonight. Aether, like I said, the ball's kicking in. He's getting excited. He's getting riled up. Oh!
Even on the cutters here, one could only imagine what do they have left here.
He's gonna have to go to depths they haven't gone to in quite some time. Put away one another. Either sweeping the leg there.
You can clearly see that these two have moves that could literally come out of nowhere. And if you hit from different varying positions, the Big Bang is that adaptable. And so is McGlass's cutters, you've seen.
The big chop, but Jeremy firing back with the knife edge chop of his own.
Watch out. Oh, shit.
By McGlass, and now a belly up with a suplex.
He hurled him halfway across the ring. If there is a smaller man, that was just a sight to see there. Aether now alone in the ring.
He just dumped Jeremy McGlass into the floor.
Aether now.
Crossbody, the ECW World Heavyweight Champion just flew out to the floor. Aether, what's he got in mind here? He's on the top rope. Jeremy McGlass struggling to get to his feet.
What's he thinking?
Crossbody.
I can feel that maybe these two are beginning to realize it's getting down to the wire here. It's going to take one big move for somebody to win here.
Wait, hold on. Here we go.
Probably going for that.
Wait, hold on. Wait, he can go for hit it from here, but Aether able to get out of harm's way.
Glass's back gave out on him. Oh, jeez. Gripping him by the chin.
He has slapped the you-know-what out of him.
Oh, God, there was the high knee.
The World Heavyweight Championship reign of Aether Adamus could be coming to an end.
Oh, wait. Oh, my God. He's going with a burning hammer.
And look at this. He's falling. One arm across the chest. Jeremy's going to win this Dark World title.
Aether using the varying move of the Big Bang, and Jeremy pulling out a move that he used to defeat Sky Adams. But Jeremy cannot believe that Aether is strong enough to take out.
Oh, wait, hold on. We speculated on this earlier. We're going to see the shades of the old Jeremy McGlass. That's certainly something we haven't seen in recent times.
Aether busted open McGlass and maybe and use some nefarious means to put away the champion.
But
I thought McGlass would move past this, went for the discus, but no, Aether!
The fans didn't like what they were seeing. They didn't want to see Jeremy McGlass resort to these tactics, and thankfully Aether is fighting back.
Wait a minute,
oh my God! Oh! McGlass is getting a taste of his own medicine here, and now Aether, another Big Bang!
Going in for the cover, does he? 2, and 3!
World title number 3 not happening here tonight for McGlass. Aether Adamus defies the odds and is still your ECW World Heavyweight Champion.
I couldn't believe he kicked out of that. We gotta talk about the big point right here, alright? Jeremy McGlass, he exposed the turnbuckle pad. He tried to use it, and it backfired. It was used against him, Aether capitalized, and that's what led to him retaining his championship.
Both of these men in this match.
They went through one hell of a battle. And Aether extended the olive branch.
accepting a handshake. Seems to be some respect still there between these two men. Nonetheless, they're not fully embracing the man he once knew past. But wait, hold on, what is this?
I remembered the line from the Hindu scripture, the Bhagavad Gita. Vishnu is trying to persuade the prince that he should do his duty, and to impress him takes on its multi-armed form and says, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds." I suppose we all thought that one way or another.
Azrael got a whole world of hurt here on Aether. But McGlasson.
Oh, thank God.
The man who beat him to become Limitless Contender, saving Aether from a possible beatdown.
Leviathan may have awakened, but McGlasson putting a stop to this beatdown here tonight.
Hold on, look at this. Azrael and McGlasson.
Oh my God! Leviathan is back, and he's showing just what he can do and how much stronger he looks. Just even in the few short weeks we have not seen him.
He's probably the most dominant world champion ECW's ever seen. And look at this. He's beating the hell out of Aether. The referee trying to put a stop to this, but the referee ain't gonna stop it with Leviathan.
The glass is not going to be able to help him out right now. Not in the condition he needs him.
Nobody can help him right now.
Aether barely survived their world championship match to win the ECW championship. That's lightning that strikes only once. And now Ryan Azrael is out to put an end to our world champion. He just chokeslammed the world champion through a table.
I can come back. He wants claim over what he believes is still his.
And he's not done. He's bringing his attention back to McGlasson.
Oh no.
He's not good. He's not good. Oh! Oh!
I'm really glad Jerry McGlasson tried to stop Ryan Azrael. Azrael's soul. He's being destroyed right now. He got sent through that barricade. He got powerbombed.
Absolute carnage that Ryan Azrael has just laid upon these two men here tonight. It wasn't obvious he wants his championship back. Well, I don't know what else he needs to say. Hail Leviathan. Hail the Destroyer.
What a shocking end to tribute to the troops. Aether Adamus and Jeremy McGlasson both left lying after their classic world championship match. Ryan Azrael is back in ECW, and you gotta believe, wants his world championship back. Aether Adamus was able to survive tonight, but I don't know if he's gonna be able to survive the Leviathan. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us for Tribute to the Troops. Thank you, Jared Extreme and Roman Bedlam, for joining me on what was one hell of a night. We hope you to join us for Raw.